ne Black Queen se gyina kono nonum na yebo yene Cote d'Ivoire na de pem so we aye playoff game a yebo ansa na mpo intercontinental playoffs akasa no etimi atodwa na yahwe ne mu ze Ghana 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup abeko so Brazil eno aye next year June July no yahwe se yebetimi abontenes nonum Ghana yene Cote d'Ivoire ya de be pem so ene aye yawada Shano Sample August 13 the year 2026 na Ochabra na Simano Ediasan Bako na apa nonso ha Akwaaba radio 98.1 na braso na pay se betina se na ye de Akwaaba Sports Arena no ye de etwa so non duba ye peje mu e de free to media ne se wie pe Akwaaba yiko no etwa so e de mam kopem se dumie ne bobom na ye de Akwaaba yu asom ka se bonom e betwa so anechi danko obesha kabima mitinu se kabima misho no ya de batwa so no mienza ebo ye peje mu na ba kese fana be sin konya manyonsam ya de batwa so no pansama ne duasa efien ka ebo atwa so no nsia ne awram e peace 104.3 ne akofa ni sino e de abra ni sino tino nyumede ne betwa to so a kopeme se no so be pansama ne duasa ne ba be sin konya na nyumre na ya de Akwaaba Sports Extra ne betwa so na nwatweba pema ne asore ewie pe nyumede ne betwa to so kopeme se de be chibiom o kire na pa na obeti ankanta na pe fra hunua na katre na se atena se na no se emfre no nia se atena se na on fa na firi to Akwaaba radio 98.2 abra team ni nyina yesin konya no pe na tumedie no ye di ebra obewre mu awe YouTube asese Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 do asese show no live obenye bia hwe du ho na watimi alike ni kama edema wo wi na waja comments egono mia share no social na wakanda tre onu so no so ense sere bia na pay ya ba transcend sama hodo a ye de ebenom obenye bia tie no nya bia hwem na wachana na adwene so etimi ediafo on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 ana afeso channel so oko Facebook kwa Akwaaba radio blekum Facebook Akwaaba radio blekum sasa na Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 ana face Akwaaba TV on Facebook Akwaaba TV on Facebook oduwa ya share link na to kono ko boso a obedwane nation no wanye bi ahwe na onye bi so tie na so akyerwa adwene so etimi ediafa online radio ni Akwaaba 98.1 online radio Akwaaba 98.1 ana fe koma itini ni so Akwaaba radio na 81 FM Akwaaba radio na 81 FM ana fe so betima ko Play Store no akodalodia app no eresi Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM aho nyina kwa show no ba konye bi na otie Instagram ni Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 ana face oko X Akwaaba 981 X ni Akwaaba 981 ana face messages na kano obetimi edafa 0242 020208 0242 sasa 0207 5730 030207 573003 say WhatsApp and answer normal messages no obetimi edia family pamni nyina yebekenkan etimi edia matimni nyina tenase ofia mo so for Mr. Abona ofia sasana Hussein Adam Sawaham the tactical man ochina benkwame o manyina ofia Richmond Darrement show no oromo away social media kanyina so a obenye bia hwe no nye bi so tie na oso akere wa adwere so etimi edia form meeting edi Kofi adukpo the Tagor ne ensama hu da di ebro no yebewre mu awa amanane ne yakodi nkomo ho amanane nsama no yefa super cup rom etimi etoja awo Salzburg abonte so ewie ye no ne Paris Saint-Germain acha Aston Villa abom kan miedu amo watimi atekane baako ama yese Paris omo na yefa super cup no omajese omo na so no yewie game no coach sirimi na di nkomo Luis Enrique ono ye manager edema Paris Saint-Germain sasana United ono so head coach edema Aston Villa no omo sa di nkomo edensam na omo ekan ye de onsam na pay bona ade ne nyina ade bamo sama transfer no sha so pro no ye bie ayese guso sanis no clubs no ya na ese omo ye enu abrante Julia Varane so timi ekoje Diego Simeone na nkomodidie no ekowie sen ne move to Barcelona na open na nyebia no ebenya baso anase emaso ahonsama na pay ye de brom saso na road to FC Barcelona no ahonsama na kodu sen ye de honsam ye de bamo eno san edanche sha so president friendly matches no penalty me ekoso Madrid ebo game United ebo game Arsenal ebo game ni nyina no ensama hodo a bona ababona wadi ebrewo wia sharon se Hussein Ocean esin konyam emu nkyeremu no ye de beto aso ye wie nkyeremu ni wia na ye te asifie efisem no wafcon egusa kwaso Malawi fo no ya de bi o Malawi fo no ya hwe ya wafcon ye ne beba nso no maje enu a omo che Algeria fo she omo 3-1 our semi-finals ana face the host Morocco omo asoni Cameroon e de pem so no omo elusu penalty menoka say final no Sunday Malawi and Cameroon and de pem so mema referees 4 nations round ma quarter ko romo semi-finals no automatically omo Brazil 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup no omo kobobi namom aka mienu ayese epe ayese playoff no ene nonum Black Queens ejina kono yeni Cote d'Ivoire na de pem so coach Kim Last din komo Sasana Joseph Bonsu wona say din komo nanua let be ba bonte omo say Black Queens players ni esi atro omo HS omo sika bia kam empeneventuan fama omo na sports minister honorable Yidi Kofi Adams say me carry Jesus Kofi Adams amaza ono de sense mu no won so e say players no pediam na no omo complain say omo sika na fembo no susu akam no players ni sika na omo ade obi ansan no sports minister publish ni nyina say on penim gwase o pepepepe ai say on pesi CSM bia ento no so ati dia no yie no etimi aba e wonsem anope ye de bro letter no me ho ne foforo na me nyi ni say bia be free Black Queens of Ghana camp abra e say na crucial game ho na letter be free o maso ya ba okay yom ye be kwa e ba kodin komo say no so aka 22 days na the year 2026-2027 season no me tell GPN na be start aka 10 days so na transfer window no na pro no na yakatum awonsem ye de bama mediama adaso ewo abricos enu a omani asek eboy ewie no na mediama etimi acha sek from go down by winning match 2-1 DSM and coach Tanko Ibrahim e de atudwa saso ana yenuanum sompa Vitechra Cup no tournament no enu a start here Chelsea first match olisu 2-0 Chelsea ewo game na edana awini the match saso ana Bechem United ninyina eyenkoma hoda na pay ya baba na ede bro e wa Akwaaba radio 98.1 ye ne perifo pena bedin komo e wo show no so ne de asa wote no na otimi atipi bona eba na amanani nsem no na otimi edema na shannon say Holy Gate Kingdom Chapel o ma seven kan church so the 4 days the powerful program to dindin nya sam kitokra na team ne das no say prophetic festival entibo more than 18th of this month and they say starting na wasere nkan church say anopa service no anopa no nwotwe ne start wiadu mienu ne yapon enwumre som no eya no enwumre no nsia kopem say anwumre no nwotwe na ya bomodiam etimi apon eno eye brana na fefia da bia na ese dwumede ne eba so say no so bebia dwumede ne be koso no e obrekum da makwanso ala wajanso I say Dr. Labi clinic nche ope odu wa nse betimi aka omom o ma se nkan church say host pastor no eya Pastor Isaac Obuom ana face guest speaker no Apostle Arnold bedi akọ no from Sunyane ana face speakers no ebi Reverend Mrs Naomi etia wano evo brekum ana face Reverend Emmanuel amankona ono subrekum omanyina ebe dwumede na sibi nti 4 days no fa ho hyembi se de be a how na ese ekote onyina no ba ko gyina ko bompaye na honhon fi na ese ekote onyina no na timi afro so from sesi ne ntemo bi akabia no na omo no timi eni emfa 0244 07 4926 and 0209 102034 ofra omejo so enchada sports wa seven kanche sebra wase enche yipia na ebe start clubs na support no ombeso bianya na club jesi ese 50 Ghana series wasebra never be jesi na chese be a major list na start ya also club support no wetimi anye jesi etimi aseda ko support no eno say edanchem say football abutu na ape waso okra 300 Ghana series a obenye bi atom ana fe jimbutu na ape bi akoyusu a na nyina obenye bi football na ape obenye bi wase say trust na ape bi okra 100 Ghana series ekwa obenye bi 3 quarters okra 60 Ghana series wase ben kanche say onye bi consider clubs no players ni dey training no na nyina ohia bi a obenye bi the free enchada sports or seven countries say obepanecha kwan obrekum zongo one way ho wo Ben Central Mosque good one say e ka mom ya friend one 0204584200 and 0542427787 ofra ye bejo so justice funds was it chroma yen so mama yakwan say Samsung funds so ni wudwa opebi atone na akade nyina ba wose ekebi ize ban se guso koso ko sisie na funds no na nyama na se tibe kebi suma raban seven countries sebra ye ni esi nkonya wase loans ben na pound sentiment kebi say ye kwa for loans bi na nyina ba ibetima mobi ofo na do no mbetima tretre kama etimi da ma sa so na okubatin enterprise so provisions rotebra oba ye to fobo na ese ye de ma opebi otokoto na se ope ba kubi akodi ofie ni nyina ba won se ekabi e de frɛ so ye sa so na Ransema dental clinic se men kan chesebra ye be ye wanum ha obi e wanum bia sa ha no ye be yi de frɛ na mframa na frɛ onum ba no etimi aye hwam opo one block factory wa se men kan chesebra blocks no ye na esi betime twa ne kama cement no wom awande wom odi kosi da na en ade se edwere gumuda Dr. Owusu Ocha Herbal Center number 1 Herbal Center no waso ba oyade no betu ase kama etimi edema ebekọ emabiom ana afi so Jomele home appliances wase men kan chesebra say fridge na pe air conditioner pe anase blender say 3 in 1 bi na pe bia ne nyina no obenya bi Remedy Dental Clinic wasebra wose no ayi se wote ya wanase kaka bia ba onum no bra na ema odre na ntimi emfiri so saso na KM shipping wase men kan chese se wo Ghana wo de ade man UK anase wo UK wo de ade man Ghana wase 3 to 5 days na de krona bedu ompewe na apediem fa ho eboy na ma ne de no na won sentiment kan sem sa so na cross frame ana face so babaren salon asebra wase ye be yuti no ana face frames ahodo pe no ye betimi ane kama etimi e de amount kefo so Akwaaba enterprise asebra dance na ma papa no oba won se ekabi wase nansa pepepe ofie no wasie bi efie wura no aye bi bra na be ju de oba to football ene de amount ana face Tommy Kela Ventures wase min kan chesebra so nya iceberg ahodo na wode akoye yie ana sample engagement say we de bi na oye onya iceberg say o de ba kogu nuema no so na nyunyuru kama oba oze ekabi e de free aso sa so na boare enterprise asebra provisions no na be jo de mo ahodo sa tito mantes no ne nyina obenya bi enso Atrama Community Bank wasebra ye new AC nkonya account be na peso bie oba ebetimi abie ne kama etimi dem sa so na Faith Travel Consult wasemen kancha sa Juma Pai Okata 2 years contract okona so modibo sonia renew anom be say ye Juma kama etimi dem Graceland Hardware Aluminium Sassan Glass Company Limited semen kancha zebra na dance no ma papa no na be jo de ayi so ba fofofo ana ese yadimo modiwe heba clinic wasemen kancha zebra oba na kuma bi we yade ne to ase dem enkona sa ba biom Dr. Mosifia Obranya kwadro na akwaje ayare sa efrom sa so ana fridge Dr. Donto isi abebie office brekum da makwanso ala wajan so baby amada fridge ayen store do sisi no fridge no oso ade ba ye be repair na kama 8 da bom adonko next level energy drink aba na pay o person nya ho de na kwa adwuma bra onti bra bia na onye bia ebetimi aboa jobra semi nkan chese solar no ye na ebetimi abo ne kama 8 da bom ye bon niam bia ese electricity ewisu bia no obetimi awisu abra ise nkofa ha obia emfa emre Dr. Techisa men kan chese woni na ho na de ye ne bra na ma odre obedi akoni padua no mu obewie no na fi na wo na fi yade na wo ni srom na nyina timi efri so K Lovet Company Limited wasemen kan chese so pe prepaid power ne bia to a oba oza e kan tempas so wura so pie no before network ni jira naso amusi head food wasemen kan chese ye nkupa pa ba eso de fa utrima utrim betimi afuye se utrim se ho bi na se wase a betimi to ase ma na ese mutrim no etimi mfuri a wo se ebubu no ebubu se de bia se utrim kwado kopen kuibi na fa fa utrim se de bia utrim no betimi afuye o mnyina e kan bia no pay ote yan kasa kudi ebisem no ye de e down mo so for Mr. Bona eba na amana ni nsem no watimi e de ni nyina ma wo wi a share so abejafo esin konya mun kyeremu no ye de beto ase wie kyeremu ne we ya te ase fi na fisem ya timi e de ato aso aha e ya Akwaaba radio 98.1 share so no nduba ne ya pejem
Anopainsa Brasia so sa yademo konko farman so on sama yansa kano eno ani yade besomo awa Akwaaba sports arena so yade kan aka mu se show no live e YouTube no so a okwa obesearch Akwaaba 98.1 afa uramu e Facebook a ubenya link na akwa show no e ho e Akwaaba 98.1 ani Akwaaba radio prekum enti ukwa na wabomoden a se won so be share ama fofo anya bi ahwe on TikTok no Akwaaba 98.1 and we send out dams on TikTok and Timunina Munkon na fe munkon question no na no enso entimi emwa ama niema entimi entutoye na ye ka no ne de asedan ema nyuma kwamu kwa ya se na no pai ye de mu enko enkrofama so de ate anisa upe enua papa e de aboard down so anasa ebia uye project bi na ubehia enua ebetimi aboa amwaye sa project na eye fosu ya company limited afi wo mu se bia uye nkonwa anansa uye wardrobe anansa bia uye beda bibia uye benya enua no fosu ya company limited say mumfumani enche wo mo asoye mo amu premanzonia redwood akata cyber supply farm wawa odum chenchen ani asamfuna no ni nyina ukonoma ubenya bi upe size biti say 2x2 2x4 2x6 1x12 anu ya fisher board upe TNJ enua tape ni bi anansa buttons ani nyina abusu ewo fosu ya company limited Wamu simu amupedudu na tuno mumfre 025 738 9828 eno number mufre so nemum se uyo machi akwanya wamu obrekum ha ala wakwanye so tra Akwaaba radio eku anim kakra bia praise be wamu new offices no masino ni opposite kwana yagusu kota no dia faso ku anim kakra bia Akwaaba lodge ho wamu ebo adwuma na Akwaaba lodge achi na fosu ya company limited ewa wamu so eton nua papa ede ema won customers ye ka Akwaaba lodge asem now the two teams says I want to utie me from achirichiri na se ebia wo team said achi bia no baba brekum no baba be some days e wa man babia wo so de wani eche na fo ukoda adwo ahome no Akwaaba lodge debia me can say rooms no emu efe emu akono security tight ho wo mu spacious car park restaurant inside and a gym center so ehemu supermarket eka ho ukoba onso a ubenya nsane de anu den ene de anu anya den afi wo mu say so flyer wedding engagement outdoor na wo mu spacious floor ho entu betimi afra 054 191511 and answer 0208393108 anu number yene empen for 18 common hours so original ant barbering saloon enso boye pa na original ant same so be uti ama ho IFA run about akese mu Fidelity Bank na chi eno wo bo adwuma so qualified barbers so mayi adwuma na che enti experience no ho won mu sese bia uyo ba na se ube uti ma won mu special discount mo payment card no be you ama ho IFA wo style for front so a won be siesie ama ho IFA won mu se ema no wo se bia won so no wo guy bi ho na opeso be yiti ama na ho IFA waso dia fa ne ebra eba ne 3 step self currency road rich any California cat no ni nyina no ebe you ama ho IFA efe ope dai kala bia benya bi piercing so no ba bia peso pierce bia no wo mu ebe ye ama original ante se wo run door to door services enti se wo adwuma ma na se fie no o dia fa no baba no wa ba be yuti nemum osimpanfo na mo bro 70 years ne eba ho no ma eye free ana nkoda no nso a wo mu nya emro 1 year no omo ekọ ma eye free original antesem odi afọ ni eche run about akese mu Fidelity Bank na chi eno wa wo bo adwuma ubetimi afra no awa 0546843282 eno number ya ni original ant 18 common hour so Susie's special and one more and jollof joint enso boye pa na Susie's special and one more and jollof joint eche se oba onuma and one more de no bia gina to mu jollof de o person ye combination Emma wa eno eye jollof anwamo assorted a enye easy kra was say ebia ye bi na ba fie wedding bi ananse engagement outdooring ebia oye birthday party oye adwumu panyi na se opeso surprise o workers a Suzy se odi place order no dudu bi a wo pe no obeye ama wo brekum Continental Road ufi krom na eba before so bedu Continental traffic light na se no ufi bedroom hardware ho ekwa woni sugar's clothing ene tinhwane mu ubetimi ene Suzy adin kama and 0594145391 and no number ene Suzy special one more and jollof joint edin kama awaso afi Adford Frozen Foods wamun so eboa yepa na Adford Frozen Foods mpan force mu amabie cold stores amu penam agumu aton anya so mfaso mu nso amu pekuma bi de ye nnuane ewe fie ene mu nso amu tonton nnuane ewo monteno mu pe enam papa anu nso dana ne bo efo a Adford Frozen Foods aso ye wo mu se mu amu pekotodwe na manama pork ntintin akokɔ ne nsa gizzard ani sausage na ntwemfunu mu tilapia red fish salmon polar ps wapa amani sardine ani tuna no wo se obaduma ubenya bi wo mu obranya kwakwan ne so ba bia enkane na Chris FM ewo no ni opposite ana wo wo mu airport adwuma okodom akwan ne so wo no washimbe no enso edi enhwane mu ye betimi any Adford Frozen Foods mpan for din kama our 0248431370 and answer 0204557434 and no number yene Adford Frozen Foods mpan for 18 kama our so Maya Chemist Limited enso aboa mu amakwa hospital a yatro enuama musemo nkotono opa original one anebo efo na fe betimi aboa na tu yade na se amawa Maya Chemist Limited afe munso ebia muhonam dua no niema nhyada nkoyie opa nurse anasa doctor betimi prescribe adroa proper amawa Maya Chemist Limited wom doctors and wom nurses no wom ni madwuma yie pa na enei wom se herbal product no makwa kofa begu o masoye BBL enuro no ene fratomy enuro no ni nyina makwa kofa begu o masoye wo mo achi akwan mo brekum bia dan kwan no so wo free bia dan station Holy Family Hospital before so bedu free mama tedisa so dan anim no wom wo nsa right wo free Holy Family Hospital eba na otra free mama tedisa so dan no anim kakra bia onsa left and Maya Chemist Limited ewa wom adwuma Sioma Limited enso akwakofa danse uniema papa ne bo efo enti contractors mason carpenters and welders monso no musi adan na moye enwuma no moniema mode be ye adwuma ni nyina bi ewo Sioma Limited asoye ne bo efo enu nti eba ne China doors abusu ewo wooden doors iron rods outdoor paint wheelbarrow square mesh pipe post main plywood modern design plywood wood sticker ceiling buttons roofing sheet tape measure sandpaper shovel pick asset pan level any chesa no ni nyina buso ewo Sioma Limited asoye enti munkonum na munkonkwaje mu niema ne bi wamo brekum runabout over Continental no before so bedu post office Bronsam Yasanse ni opposite so na Bronsan and transport ewo bu no or branch ni pi ewo a wo bo adwuma Sioma Limited ewo 0208131877 and answer 0243378508 ano number ya ni Sioma Limited edin komo ewo so bang ya sese Ghana anum wo bia dwo matum no CBG na CBG bank na eboa emaye sikasem ekoye wamo san boa emaye grow ye businesses enti enei wamo se yamfa Akwaaba fidikesi so emfanto yenuamu a wamo enso export niema ene wamo mu import niema wo ye businessman anaso ye businesswoman na opese oni CBG for ekọ China no mo cultural business ani so no mo connect wa wamo se akwanya ewo ho enti fre 0302216000 wamo se wo mobile app no mo de aba no eno nso timi boa ema mo export niema ene mo import niema no mutimi track niema ni yie pa enti ese de CBG for ababa ye abrabomu boafo a sese ye sikasem ha no wo mo ana solve amaye wei ene nyuma ko bebre na kanwa ene anopa ye de mu ekonkro farmer so nemum se wo quality and original jersey ane bo efo a o fre 0241904547 0241904547 jersey bia wo pe no wo de efre na onsa ebetimi akamba bia wo bia nso no ye beboa ama wo nso no onsa timi akasa jersey no ye ekonkro farmer so dia na ye hyase e de afi UEFA Super Cup game eno a ekoso Austria Bonten so Red Bull Arena no the UEFA Champions League champions against the UEFA Europa League champions Paris Saint-Germain ebo Aston Villa team no e kam yenu Aston Villa wo mo eti emu ba kon ye started game na in the first half and Kivicha Kvaratskhelia etimi ebo first goal on the 20th minute minute Emma PSG team no na after Sekivicha Kvaratskhelia enya first goal in that game on the 20th minute no Abrante did any brain module and so Abaptika for the 5th minute and Abrante and Desire Dwe and so about the winning goal in the second half on the 61st minute a team Abua Emma Paris Saint-Germain a defended the UEFA Super Cup na Desire Dwe one and so Emanaji a team about the winning goal no one assist Kivicha Kvaratskhelia in their first goal in Tianua when you 2 goals contributions in that game and no etimi Abua Emma paying for Emma ni UEFA Super Cup Player of the Match Award one energy Man of the Match Award no na Abrante at the age of 21 Utimu say yes ebani big games we involve in we year pa when you 5 goals contributions in 2 finals yabeka UEFA Champions League wetimi enya goals contributions 3 goals contributions and uramu awe UEFA Super Cup no so when you 2 goals contributions and then into Abrante when it come to big games one big performance in that particular game and name yade asida and afenso abasubodia no man from PSG supporters na aswaye Abrante ne se ne PSG supporters ne ebo na baso no mani agene sa pepepe and no so nani age na for them to go on vacation especially for them to play for the French national team our World Cup na say na for mbaba rese kakra no masia started eniema our club level with a trophy no nani age we ye papa wasi we say wo mu ebenya great season ahead of the season enche ebe start no wo mu benya great season for them to win the UEFA Super Cup no eya de bia a boost to confidence in all the competitions wo mu ekoko compete eno ayensema Desire Dwe one also added to twa o see always no wo mu eya hungry senior supporters ni enim no wo mu epe more trophies wo mu pe more into mbe fight for more titles and fe de te anisem uramu ewo PSG wo mu so asoya ababe pm say since 2024-2025 season no PSG team no anya 10 different trophies utum se anu e dinye pa La Liga wo mu agi 2 afa Champions League wo mu agi 2 and UEFA Super Cup no so no wo mu agi 2 Trophy of the Champions wo mu agi 2 and Coupe de France wo mu agi 1 Intercontinental Cup no wo mu agi 1 and 10 titles or 10 trophies ono manya from 2024-2025 season ebe no anu ana titles wo mu arene Fabian Ruiz Abrante ne diate anisam within 24 days no wanya 2 important and crucial trophies anu aya World Cup course ewe USA and UEFA Super Cup no within 24 days no Abrante ne etimi e di arene trophies we ya enano pay ye bona baso na Kivicha Kvaratskhelia Abrante no when it come to UEFA competitions were unstoppable 9 games the last 9 games awabona wanya 11 goals contributions 8 goals 3 assists and Abrante enya na after the game and Kivicha Kvaratskhelia edin come on and what supporters na say na watch the anijia wo mu PSG phone ewo mu no na senior players ne edikia ka no wo mu ye hungry for more trophies.
Congratulations. What does it mean to you winning the Super Cup after winning the Champions League title earlier this year?
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to win trophy for this amazing club, and it was a really difficult game, but we won today. I think we deserve to win, and it's really good to start the season with this amazing trophy, and we're gonna go until the end. It's just beginning.
Scoring the first goal of the evening, you were probably the player in the best shape tonight. Would you agree with that?
I don't know. I think the people should say that, not me who decides. But I think I really feel good because I had more vacation than others. Yeah, I think I really feel that I'm in good shape, but I have to continue working hard.
I guess the goal for the new season for PSG is quite clear.
Yeah, of course, we're gonna go for everything. That's our goal, to go until the end, to fight for every trophies, and we're gonna do that because we have an amazing group of team, staff, and club, and we're gonna do everything to.
Wamu our amazing team with good players and good technical team eno aya Abrante fini Kivicha Kvaratskhelia wanu so nsama wode emaya anopai yade bi emamu awa Akwaaba 98.1 so Safanov a goalkeeper ema PSG team no and was wamu team no edin kabom and a year juma our field no so na the entire team efilis wamu edin kabom and a enwene sa trophies wamu insert me account for the past and first no current one wamu said to me ekan ye kan no seven of Akwaaba branch for the Kwaraskeria one who enya first goal no abona so was say brent no enei who can Ballon d'Or conversation na wakan wo bi who di Ballon d'Or nkoma untimi kan enya branch for the Kwaraskeria emfiri mu a branch ni performance ne ewo suru yie pa ni days at Bobo Kwanu aya Napoli obe PM ewo PSG no utimu se consistency no eye adwuma na Fabian Ruiz in the last 4 months no once somebody can catch us in the last 24 days when we need 2 trophies but in the last 4 months no in the month of May watch the UEFA Champions League in the month of July watch the FIFA World Cup and in the month of August so no when ya UEFA Super Cup eye emode mu apprentice and day and Fabian Ruiz eda no e wasuru ye papa ina no pay dodo na e bona ba so na Oman Altan ababe the first non-European ever referee no so handle UEFA Super Cup game naturally from Somalia and a papa no enso efra and no ko ando game na utimu se ne modemo no na so ni ye papa a game between Aston Villa and the PSG players no and respecting no and a technical team no so no will be respecting after the game enya dey so obia enya no wansem bone ekaye we HSA USA for no wo mu eha papa no ye pa and then qualities our in terms of referee you know they tell any say enwa UEFA for amakwan ama papa no enso ababe trust no ama we see nyina hu say we great and fantastic referee one nso every Africa abantani day any brain majo ono enso eye player ama Aston Villa Bobo kono ababe the youngest player to start in Super Cup the youngest player to score in Super Cup at the age of 17 years and abantani for the majo no we player be ene abakosem no one nso asete na one set a good record no na ni manager na say ni coach Unai Emery enso enya bad record in the UEFA Super Cup num yabaka ya papa no wa bomb matches e was Super Cup num na nso emu bia no a wetimi anwene 4 UEFA Super Cup matches and one but ni nyina no walusu yabaka ya 2014 wokochia Madrid Emma Madrid eshen 2-0 in 2015 Barcelona eshen 5-4 on Chelsea UEFA Super Cup game course so minimum in 2021 and Chelsea eche no abon 6-5 on penalties and then PSG abon 2-1 4 games in the UEFA Super Cup one win bia and enso bad record and pay ya did nyina enso emamu Akwaaba 98.1 so Luis Enrique equally Sir Alex Ferguson and Giovanni Trapattoni one record simple no one and managers with the third most European titles 6 different titles and I say 6 European titles and I'm paying for womu anya Luis Enrique say one winning 13 trophies for Paris Saint-Germain as their manager waje Champions League ni 2 and League 1 waje 3 and for FIFA Intercontinental Cup waje 1 and for UEFA Super Cup waje 2 French Cup waje 2 and Roman French Super Cup no so waje 3 ewo ho enti 13 titles and I'm papa anya in the name of PSG only 3 managers and omonso anwene UEFA Super Cup no on multiple occasions and answer 3 times papa ni den enso ene Carlo Ancelotti one di age abro 3 and 2 managers wo mo age every 3 corner Carlo Ancelotti ene di kan wanya 5 UEFA Super Cup titles and Pep Guardiola anya 4 Luis Enrique anya 3 a wono so no ababeka wo mo ho anopai ye de aba support ne ema no waboa ama PSG and winning Champions League back to back UEFA Super Cup back to back and also basketball there ya de Emma Luis Enrique say PSG team no ababe the 4th team ever to win back to back UEFA Super Cup and I no pay basketball there no enko Emma PSG team no Luis Enrique aba ne rent na baso for the performance from modern dia and no monsa eka trophy no wodi nkoma no and no sign it to so metimi age Champions League no 3 times in a row sani nanu ye di kanka extra mo ahead of the game so kwaya pre-match conference no and no after so mo winning Super Cup no so no was say wo mentality nyina and it's on budget Champions League no 3 times in a row for a 3rd consecutive time or same Champions League in a row 3 times yes it is our mentality we try we want to be ambitious and no and sama papa ni den and so any Luis Enrique what to drop was say enye easy there but wo gidie e won mrant no muti said ye no a wo mutimi fight ye eji the UEFA Super Cup no esi wo monai so.
Well, it's a very nice feeling. It's always important, and when you have experience in football, you know it's difficult to winning and still winning, and Yeah, we're very happy. Difficult that kind of match, even if you are not training because you don't have time. And I prefer players resting with their families and trying to prepare a long season. But I have to say that they are a very special team. The players has always the mentality to still continue winning, and yeah, it's very nice to work with.
Ano aye abasubodia Luis Enrique manager Emma PG Pobo Kono wade Emma ye enano pay yedini nyina Emma mu ewa Akwaaba 98.1 so only 3 teams and aji Super Cup no back to back the odi kan AC Milan in 1989 1990 wababe J nto oji 89 no 1990 waje Real Madrid in 2016 waje 2017 waje PSG ababe the new club wanunsu enya back to back in the UEFA Super Cup 2025 for winning and 2026 waje na uka UEFA Super Cup na tima waje na dodo pa no Real Madrid waje 6 times Barcelona AC Milan obi agene 5 times Liverpool agene 4 times Atletico Madrid agene 3 times and PSG agene 2 times eno ampua ama say PSG team no ababe the greatest French club in the history of French football urama the tie anisem omo ne club omo ewo most titles ewo chese omo nso France wonum Champions League no on record omagine 2 European Super Cup no so on record omagine 2 Cup Winners' Cup omagine 1 eno a record that ho Intercontinental Cup omagine 1 League 1 omagine 14 times FA Coupe de France omagine 16 times and Coupe de la Ligue omagine 9 times FA Trophy de Champions omagine 14 times ni nyina no Bobo Kofi ni PSG enso ebono modia eya basobode a elko ede ema gwomo eno na club president anidi ene Nasser Al-Khelaifi say adjuma PSG team no aye no from the playing body ekokosi technical team no wabo womabaso for them to win such important trophy for them no wasi players ni bini mo onuma omu training for just 2 or 3 days nanso we adwuma mo ye na field no so a eno amomu anhu se womu are the best team in the world womu assign are the best coach in the world and more the best sporting director in the world wasi we have the best team in the world, the best coach in the world, the best sporting director in the world, the best players in the world and no sema Nasser Al-Khelaifi wadi etutwa no what can players asem no enra emrente duba kwa womu start game no PSG Safanov in goal post William Pacho Marquinhos Ashraf Hakimi Nuno Mendes Yao Neves Vitinha Zaire Emery Dizara Dwekivicha Kvaratskhelia and afenso no Akloch emrente eduba kwa womu enso start game no PSG ne nim se Bradley Bakola wati bench no ebenya minute ni biabo nanso abrante ne nyade se wonya game ni even 1 minute mpo eboye na cha se wono player yanyisuno in the substitution players papa ni din enso ene Luis Enrique ebo game no na abrante ne enka wo bi na no na after the game no omu ebi said the president Nasser Al-Khelaifi say abrante fne Bakola future no say ene sitie waso mu work calmly na enyade so mbe kasa bebre na do mu nim ene say abrante ne omu player we gu so wo si akan emom na emom as times goes on no ye behu de ebesi so abekwa na so betena no age transfer window no across ntinya de se wono as president no wo be kan sem bebre na emom Liverpool team na sia wuramu wo mu ene papa fne wo Mendes din kama for Ibrahim Mbaye yesin komode no adura chiri yie pa emom sika PSG for demand no and say eye too expensive ama Liverpool team no wo masia ko machi emom wo PSG team no so no dia mate ene se Barcelona ama Brentford Ferran Torres permission sam obetimi stay away from wo training nafe what one komodie so with PSG bobo kono we ekire se Barcelona ama permission se PSG ebetimi anfa Abrant no yese clubs na mienu egusu a wo mu negotiate for the fear ebe involve e chese Abrant no wono nso ne transfer num diamete ene se enka enua ana nanka was Brentford Ferran Torres return e was that Esportiva na fe Ronaldo okoye training with Hansi Flick and offense no Barcelona paying for but no Barca for a catcher boy ni say we dey want plus no ne PSG for no finalize bibia dey mate and say ene enkonkosu atena dey na Barca any PSG for no wo mu awie apprentice ni Ferran Torres Barcelona for egusu a wo mu pushi so mbenya apprentice no Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante in the next 48 hours no wo ma set am wo say wo mu person mo fa boy no wo mu di 50 million euros offer ekoye Man City for a reject and pay their mate and say urama wo mu bobo for Manchester City demand 70 million euros yes clubs na mienu no enkomodi asese PS bobo for Barcelona and the akwa Manchester City on a branch of Rodri no and it says 50 na wo mu reject ye no wo mu di 15 eba kan no akwa 65 million euros but wo mu bedi kan etwe 60 million euros na 5 million euros no akwa add-ons Man City for say wo mu nte kuma kiti pono enya de so be ye free so say Barca for no ay serious no mo pe Rodri wo mo fa 70 ni emra wo mo de ba pe wo mo ni asem biaka na say enya 70 no be ye say wo mo ba ye kokwasa enya de so mo nsam e betimi aka abrant no enura Fernando Hidalgo ono enso aye sport and as we agent any Sergio Diaz woman e gina mum ade ama Julian Alvarez ono esia kan ama Atletico Madrid no a omu wura mu awo Atletico training grounds a wo mu efu ono no meeting bia antimi ankoso nanka e waso mu koshia Atletico campaign no Atletico campaign enhia agency ana anya de se Diego Pablo Simeone no ehia wo mu nemum Alvarez ana enu anopa no wonya kwanya ekokoshia Diego Pablo Simeone enu no edin komo ema ne catcher Branton say anasa Branton catcher ne say wo peso free club room eko ne say Simeone e catcher Branton for Alvarez say the final decision no enye ne nsem ene ewo Atletico Madrid in paying for Gil Marimo ene chasem Enrique Cerezo mo wamo ensem ene ewo but Kofi de eba ene say Atletico Madrid for say still now no wamo de account side of the issue wamo say enya de sa Branton no wombe jano amanako ama enu anu mpono Matthew Alimeni ono enso air sporting director ebedi nkomo echire mu se omonka ama wieso bia hu se womunyanya ready se Abrante for Alvarez no wombe jano amanako woma close door no for him to join Barcelona womo de enyanya ready se ebeton no before the season start enti se Abrante no ebeto na adwumi na basafo beto omadwumu a womonto omadwumu na afi womo entro so but womo Atletico for ne de akwa for be player our Tottenham Hotspur womo Argentine guy Cristiano Romero atu akwakodu Madrid kromu a eno a why America so apase sika say womo Atletico for e de kwakoma Tottenham no e 40 million euros Tottenham for e de selling clause ashemu a boy no adjoin Atletico Madrid diaka e official announcement nanka Barcelona any Inter Milan mo e wo race num nanso se ne nano me be catch am say Atletico Madrid team no na e club womo ateki leader in the race no womo e kwakofa Christian Romero enua Abrantana kwakwe Atletico for player anopa yade ni nyina enso mamo na ye ka Tottenham special seminar dia mate ene so monso awramu e Manchester City a Savio Savino ono aye Brazilian winger no dia eba ene se boy no Tottenham for any City for awie aye 5 years deal and Savio eba be sign e dia ma Tottenham Spurs bobo kono enti ama City for enso boy ni replacement akwakwa wie mu e Chelsea for Abrantana D any Pedro Neto na no so no wo Manchester City bobo kono e confirm jersey number 1 to Juan Ligi Donnarumma wo de number 5 ama Elliot Anderson and number 6 no wo edi ama Mark Gill eno enso e de Efficity aso e eba Saudi Arabian clubs no emu baako edi 60 million euros offer awramu e Manchester City for Tijani Renders enti enyo won se Tijani Renders nso no in this summer obefi bobo kwano eye Manchester City ye nyina nim se Nottingham Forest for any other clubs enya boy na omope anopai yesi Abrante no ene Rodi kwa wo kontino enhu be nya so mbepe midfield obeye adwuma no amwo mo eno ena beye chese 2 weeks ago eba be sie ne no Manchester City edin come with Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernandez na enua ɛna Chelsea for no eba mountain so mo de kan aka da sanya de sa Brent no won beja no amanako nemum se wo ye team na opa Brent na 120 million pounds eno ene betimi a convince wo mo am agtai Enzo Fernandez mu am wo mu City bobo no na eno no Chelsea for asset 5 p.m. or Friday 5 p.m. UK time say no and a deadline timer omodia Manchester City so mo mfa nwie Abrante for Enzo Fernandez so man timi anwie no 5 p.m. eba wo muntum na enya de say Abrante ebeko na say uramu e wo Chelsea Abrante ani den enso ene Pep Chavaria aba na uwe Chelsea players wo aba new signings no Morgan Rogers wo mutu 138 million euros and a no Maxence Lacroix 60 million euros on a modifier Marco Parastra fantastic boy 57 million euros Giovanni Quenda 50 million euros Valentin Barco 30 million euros Emega 25 million euros Pep Chavaria and Swaba 19 million euros Alex Diner 10 million euros Webeck 5.85 million euros and a Dustin 2.4 million euros Kazakhstan Branteno and a Jordan Anderson Abba Asfria and I no payadinina and Mamo our Fidikesi so Nemom Chelsea fono and so I imagine some betombi and unti Benfica at the Ababa Tumu set to San Adarabayo 28-year defender no I can 2 years contract there nem se Chelsea for Etiasia when Benfica Lisbon from Portugal no about for boy no after the Eba and it's Arsenal for I ready say team B I Crado so befa Bruno Grammar anasem team be ready so befa Martin Zubimendi when be Jano ama sa team no aba befa Martin Zubimendi because Bruno Grammar aba yase Chelsea a strong contender simple no befa Martin Zubimendi and a lot of clubs nemum Arsenal Bobo kuni say one beji 90 million euros one say sa open Martin Zubimendi one beji 90 million euros no kakra eba and no club friend with a course no Everton about 3-1 at Newcastle and Arsenal team no any Como and so about 1-1 draw on penalties and Arsenal and so I'm winning 4-3 na eno and Bruno Guimaraes and so I didn't some ababe tutra was what do BBS in Niaje. Very happy to have played my first minute in this shirt and at this stadium. Very excited about everything we have ahead of us. Thank you for the support and see you on Sunday. Gunners and no Bruno Guimaraes. Juice Kunde agent and D and so and Jonathan Kebe and Oramu ewo Citat Esportiva Barcelona omu training ground so and so Eko Ramu na fe ono so ekokobo moden eko hia empemfo na ni nyina move ya se Abrante fini Juice Kunde epeso move no de mate and se Arsenal boboko no and ya club wo mu Oramu sempo no wo mu ebefa Abrante no enunti ama boboko no and so chese Barcelona for no and so I already said so your club now to me represent 80 million euros unsu ubenya Juice Kunde and no kakra eba enano pay ya de nyina emamu ewa fidikesi so ya sese ekobani se Arsenal for ntimi emfasa sikana ma Juice Kunde agent no esan eka kire Barca pain for say boy no ebe willing to continue at Barcelona and no de etomu ewo ho Malaga any Fulham game no ekokoye 2-2 and red card ekoma Fulham wo new manager Alvaro Arbeloa enunti penalties na was ekoso no wo mo kire say wo mo sign it deal say enka game ni kwaye drum bebo penalties but am red card epiemu ema Fulham for coach ntino enya de say penalties no etimi ekoso Nottingham Forest eche Leverkusen ebuabu 2-1 and Deportivo La Coruña etna ho ema Real Madrid bobo kono ebuamu ekaba ko a wo mo Deportivo La Coruña wo mo entimiante 45+1 and Brahim Diaz enya sago no Andrew Lunin and assistant goalkeeper no wato bono emano
Well, Lunin. And that is a brilliant throw out from the Real Madrid keeper. Brahim is in the area. It's Brahim! And Brahim scores with a devastating counter-attack. It came from...
No, dear etimi ekos we denwa abrana chasa Madrid bobo kono wamo enso etimi ekoje Trofeo Tarasa eno enso etimi ekoso honom na de te ene sa trophy ne eso papa menkan na da Kofi enwa goalkeeper Andrew Lunin ene Federico Valverde wamo mienu timu se trophy emu edu na mo we know say wa pick some positives afri de e course no
okay
nti Kofi
you
o de stories ne de bebre na wo Palhinha mo ekọ Aston Villa from Bayern Munich and Branton din ene Kim Min Jae so no Aston Villa for e kan ho asem anase awura mu for AC Milan goalkeeper Mark Mignon and Aston Villa team no enso akwa wo mo awura mu se wo mo pe Jonathan David enra and Branton for Dusan Vlahovic e ko awura mu e wo Besiktas na pani behwe Samson Branton din ene Romelu Lukaku nso no awura mu e wo Fenerbahce ene yese Al Hilal for say wo mu epe Branton din ene Victor Osimhen for
yeah papa eno ayebona na otene kasa mana ni nsem wode CIAC room na Hussein Adams nkyeremu no watimi ade dia ma wo wi a Ocean e bapta Ocean no ya beto aso na fisem no yetimi ade abra we say good morning na bibia boko
good morning good Tagor
yere nyame asese bibia boko ase na ovim no ofom
ada bi me vim de uniform
say na opropro won
me tena si
okay
me yan sete me microphone
ayo
ade na ese egu atopase na ehwe me manyani yi
okay yo mate so why ni ye ho ene ma yentie we moda ho ma yentie moda ho pa
Kofi Tagor said the work and yen chia obi abiem na yen chirom say live YouTube
Akwaaba 98.1 and okay Facebook so I share live so almost obetwene and Hussein Adams on TikTok also live live obenya show ni bi atie no anye bi so ahwe enti yeah bibia yam pass
okay Richmond mame the Wall of Champions the UEFA Super Cup no Kofi PSG asanya GBM enti omo defend the title no and after so omo the UEFA Champions League back to back no we so omo back to back and omo Aston Villa by 2-1. Of course the first goal was scored by my favorite guy Kivicha Kvaratskhelia the boy from Georgia. Kofi what a classic goal that was. You see, boy, he will always excite you. I just only park in his woo. Because of football no and touches so movement to intelligence so BBL and he was close to scoring even before the first goal. Ojebo no dey ba na kamu a nyabotro be san ba biem. And you see for Kvaratskhelia and Komona at the end of the game, Unai Emery Moody for the Ballon d'Or near the end. No crepa say it is only because one call World Cup and then negating the Ballon d'Or chances. And yes, sir, throughout the season, say club season, and he has been the best too. Ballon d'Or performance na boy ne my son who. Yes, okay. PSG Champions League, ni goals plus assist contribution. Man of the match awards, overall performance or sign them on top of that, when in the ball, say I test albums on him, by statistics, the numbers chase on him, big game, the all show chase on him, and opponent I will show Mubi and Kofi, he's showing them how good he is. He is. Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Honestly, first goal, and of course, Aston Villa equalize here through Brian Mojo. Of course, Brian Mojo na here the 17-year-old. Wa born England under 17 16 oh. But then even though he's 17 when and you be posting am for say but go say honam soso 17 the pay see for one buy one 17 ya won UK
1k wait
and to be honest before so be share goal now or you're so close to scoring and yes people felt disappointed when the ball not didn't tip boom went to Manchester. But all those who are no me check it the movements as a 9 because Ole Watkins ni absence and Auburn what I say but regardless he was that good. I was show very good promise so twice on equalizer or some ball shot to be ma a corner and the referee Jigoki was the only mistake I saw from the referee. When she player not slide the ball, and he was close to score before eventually Oshego into a moment feeling real presence. This is a UEFA Super Cup final. And he's 17-year-old to give such performance. And Kofi, Chelsea Brandt so great future ahead of him. But then game the year 1-1 no, that was where Luis Enrique started in the magic, because he decided said that have a Magnus Akluch in free game. Not Dembele Brem. Dembele by PSG had the front three of Desiree Doué, Kivicha Kvaratskhelia, and then Ousmane Dembele. So Adiaba Akwane catch him say, hey, Omafan is serious. Because when you are playing against Paris Saint-Germain, Kofi, say the system that they play front three ne by omo handle it.
Yeah.
The rotation among them. Anyhow, how important omo miensa ni nyina ye any bibia and Dembele came on after saying that Desiree Doué assisted Kivicha Kvaratskhelia for the first goal. On also be assisted Doué. And see the front three no Doué had 2 goals and then 1 goal 1 assist. Kivicha had 1 goal. Dembele came on from the bench, he assisted. Of course, Villa for be feeling a little bit unlucky because offside line no. Matikash kem kakre bi. Enti players train there. Initial kwara minim say e offside. Ikadi na cherem oh there be. Ba ku bi nyina so ampa so e ba ye no Kofi. No play no onside. Yes I can do a goal no was cancelled. So it was the goal that Kofi won them the title. And that tells you say PSG team no of course prior to the game say they no omo aka. Say they are very hungry. The same determination. They are both Champions League and back to back. And they dominate our domestic scene. They shut top teams were baby and one of them. Kofi, I said one thing here. Say here, Aston Villa was problem. And in the course of the game, Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, Marquinhos, William Pacho. You see, we don't mention Safanov. But Kofi, it makes sense though.
But send on all the posts, master, name me animal.
Or say Obantia, but Kofi, yes, says Papa. Enra Marquinhos say, very good performance. Who is Marquinhos? Enra was his 524th game. 13 years now. What do you appear?
Wow,
13 years. And we are winning the 40th title.
Wow,
for the club as a captain. Kofi, it is not easy. So about team 2013, offers in my teams in my, but it's been consistent. And they he had a very very good game. Blocks and how the leadership or the control PSG backline. I know what it is. Mister Ube who Vitinha, Joao Neves. Second half or the Fabian Ruiz Sabe I just coach in Ankasa and what I say?
Yes.
And PSG system there. Maka, Mister Ube chance in you, but they will score you more because the freedom that they have on the field. Luis Enrique's system, then they say. The entire they be instilling on discipline. No? Without the ball, you are forced to press, you are forced to defend, you are forced to tackle. All the players are full players. No? But someone just ball no, no allow me the freedom on the ball. Someone is saying I'm one better. And to win the ball no after your person mo dey and mo fanya. So say do a jebola or the 9 fast so confidence and the person risk be your person take be Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Vitinha, Joao Neves. Obi ajebol no you are allowed Nuno Mendes. Who bet be the above that kind Hakimi. But without the ball you will track back. Without the ball you will press because the best way to make sure that assistant be effective no. Say without the ball be back. And now, or no, if you don't tackle, he puts you on the bench. Say they make kind of. Until Luis Enrique has built such a team, and of course, Luis Enrique, the man is too good. A disciplinarian, a tactician. In fact, the man-to-man relation with the boys has been able to talk to them. 13 trophies now, waje.
Adema Paris.
13. Oba ye no ni 3 years ni.
3 years ni.
Afei na wako ne 4th. Okuta 13 titles.
Wow.
Into Kofi, when we talk Champions League won back to back. And for what he's doing for the club. Gradually. I can't win Champions League, you know what to Manchester United. I can't win Champions League. Some of you Manchester 3
years.
I can't win. What I say? The PSG, you know, the entire after the game, you know, almost say they are going for the 3rd Champions League. They believe it is possible. And indeed, it is possible. Currently that we are talking, Kofi, it is the same team. And the same mentality. It is the same players. And say Real Madrid they are not the best example. Now I'm just repeat under Zidane. Come on, key players out.
Yes.
And the same backline, the same midfield of Casemiro, Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, the same BBC front line of Benzema, Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale. And it's also maintaining the same team of Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, Safonov, Marquinhos, Pacho, Fabian Ruiz, Joao Neves, Vitinha, Dembele, Bakola, Bakon they say, Kvaratskhelia. Anyone more honwa. The NHS one team in the same coach. And what na you expected to see no say ball no mo ball betima ma yesa and no they showed even though Maka say 2 teams ni nyina enye very ready say season no member the best because we be free pre-season ever. Meaning what I say.
Yeah.
But PSG show signs. Say ball no on the last season there. They are not going to back down. Team now here can was so better match treble no. Up TC in peak. Me catch us say Luis Enrique in the first season. Obaje domestic trophies ni nyina.
Yes.
And a Champions League or lose semi-final to Dortmund. And not Dortmund dey final Real Madrid be dey. E be share no 2024. After we can rectify the mistakes no. Oba back here. Na e no sha similar 2-1. English teams no crowd here. First Champions League, Obro Liverpool. First Champions League, Arsenal. First Champions League, or all the top teams, Aston Villa Munina.
Yeah.
It was jam English teams. Now Champions League, Chelsea home and away. I'm saying say 7 and 8.
Chelsea.
Backward 3, backward 5.
8-2. 8-2, yeah.
Liverpool home and away. 2-0, 2-0. Or Arsenal final. Arsenal to me man and him. And in fact, say team have dominated Europe, say. Or in fact, other leagues now can say I Premier League.
Yeah.
Or she had the best in the Italian Serie A. That was Inter. Final, yes. 5-0. Spain for no. When they catch Barcelona group stage, a jam na dada. Eno kwa de na nkwada nkwa. O chere Madrid or club World Cup 4-0. Ukwa Germany Bayern. Last Champions League yen dey. And so what the team we are dominating Europe nyina. Or the show be ya no ka say enei Omobeko for the third Champions League. Me say apart from feelings, say me feelings omuntimi. You cannot, I mean, dispute that.
Yes.
Because by statistics, by strength and everything, he's shown. So Wabru Obia Samri. And they are true and deserving champions. The dominion that Omateki all the top class in the summer. Yes, it's underappreciated. And no much so dominate you. One casa no masho. Coach no oye coach
Bonashami.
Only majuma. And the as no can now or try to make sure say or the mentality be share boys in the team. Ombe ura season no the sergeant no and the echo because now or never. So be G2 I'll be hoping for trade the intensity. And he say no that is what he's trying to do. And now it wasn't as if Aston Villa didn't play good. Me Luis Enrique first of all and the former team no Miano no. Who's a former Paris Saint-Germain coach. And Kofi on also in history with the Super Cup, we say 4th year. We are losing in 2014 Madrid, Esheno. 2015 Barcelona, Esheno. Chelsea, the end on penalties. 2021, and then we lose. And the man said the OG Europa League, you know, I think it's not meant for the Super Cup. Of course, for the Super Cup in its history, so the World of Champions, Ube who said, out of 27 times I started 2000. Kofi, since 2000 you.
Wow.
Teams are the Champions League, you know. I'm winning 19.
Wow.
And a Europa League for now winning 8. The last time a Europa League team, you know, was Atletico Madrid in 2018.
Oh, okay.
And since then, the last 8 are winning in teams of Magic Champions League in one. So it is a final. It have favor the winners of the Champions League. And but regardless, he came into this game without Emiliano Martinez, came without Ole Watkins, came without Ezri Konsa. Already Makacho Waton Morgan Rogers, Waton Lucadini, and Waton Yuli Telemans. And the Ambabe 5 regular starters of the team that G Europa League, you know, were not there. Makacho was prior to the game. He admitted, say, Ampa, the team ninja ready.
Yes.
Coach, I'm not from Kanu, especially Spanish coaches, you know. Wasn't the team ninja ready? And you can see. Say even with this, Omobo game the bow. At the point, no better lead the PSG 2-1 instead. And performance of them are players that started Bizo in goal post or started Abrante and Derry Matikash. I am Matson or ball 4 and 5. Victor Lindelof and Paul Torres and or ball midfield. John McGinn captain. Mewa or ball George Hemmings or ball Joao Gomez or Tony Free Wolverhampton Boubacar Kamara. No boy Emiliano Buendia and Brian Majo. And the Usheni players like even although mobile game no crown relatively almost said that top sir. Yes. But the performance and the tactics and everything that he gave to them. Anyhow, I could feel more than no. At least Unai Emery so prove the word. You see, for PSG there, Luis Enrique is the best thing to have ever happened to them. And the number one person who truly appreciate this, and Asa Akalafi, Wabre,
Timura,
Kofi,
yeah,
the kind of spendings of Carlo Ancelotti, Thomas Tuchel, players Zlatan, Lavezzi, Neymar, Messi, Ramos, players are what PSG, baby, they crowd go on notice. Yeah, because I'm only listed top players on my sign. Oh, man, not even G Champions League. Coach, we did not back to back. On top of that, or dominate you. Now, this coach, or by at the time, I know I offer Luis Campos, ABS sporting director of the club, right? Okay. Luis Campos, no Kofi, or no free Monaco buy, or the project, but we are no more going to buy big. Yento relatively players are more great potentials, but egos then idea nisro. And at the time that Paris Saint-Germain are not spending much, you can't Messi are not spending much. That is where the success and everything is coming. And to hear the owner of the club, Kofi, I feel they be extremely what satisfied. Yeah. And yes, and now, the technical team no picture no. You see, sir, credits to all the technical team. Luis Enrique himself. Lucas Campos, any backroom staff who know Mujina go post Kofi, you can see, say they were extremely happy at this juncture. Many are doing or say, oh no, the man and Nije Nasa Kalafino, and so the best coach in the world, Okuta the best sporting director, Okuta the best players. Who bet me and argue? Currently, hold you on to that. Now on top of that, Kofi, team ne ade wa ade Magnus Akluch dada, Lucas Dini dada. Ferran Torres eba, Mika Ghost eba, and to a mere team ni man kasa for the next season. And as they know my neno, and run, a very strong message. And no matter other European teams next season, I'm going to say baby, Tagor. Yan to us what transfers. And now, Julian Alvarez, and Diego Simeone cara meeting, Empire Basso, na. We am free mama.
Dada now.
Kofi. Alvarez, of course. Okoshia Diego Simeone. Our training grounds and so the pictures neto so are annual training no. Ube who the course on ya nyina. Say ampa he was involved. Annual apart from saying all running and all streno. All the other pictures when you had that attitude be more. On say enei what's my contract? Say you obey and agree to club and necessary omoyo say training time abedai obeko into training near the mandatory you are forced to do what make sure you participate to drink as a train no bedai onye into beba now after the training Alvarez Kofi you say Oshia Diego Simeone nti training ni nyina na say the attitude bi to say be ya Simeone be hu say e boy ne nani they are boy yi nti ni nyina na as I some pretending bi sa no na Alvarez dey to so fine see egu so Simeone ni nso nim de wa fa ne ho adwan oba omo pa na Alvarez ko shia Simeone and according to reports I free Atletico camp ba ne say onya abotre na o chirem chire ne se coach no crepa ne say me pese me ko Barcelona man the reasons I will feel say convincing na me I show say ni nyina we plan ba on the agent say ko train ya nyon kwa ko on the agent to ye train na the agent ne ti akire
no he no
what I say
otie
enti he da go no mo twen no de nsem ni nyina to Diego Simeone ni Diego Simeone hwe no ka che ne say no crepa ne say decision ne enyo no decision I am penning for any decision. Nti abaya on company for no. Hey, coach three wedding.
What jama can ask me.
Nti omo ba fie no. And our report started by say Alvarez we are disappointed because omunim say coach ni na convince na ma ni gitum so be ba Atletico. Say coach ni ka che ne say me krom ni no. Me ntimi nya obone. To the person okwa Barcelona. Me ne penning for be kan say bia me nya. Omo say coach ni nya ka bia.
Yes,
omunim say be dem penning for be jet go coach ni say we mo ma ne nko. Ma coach ni say asem ne de nyo no kan you. Enrique Cerezo. Manuel Hemarin, CEO. Any Matthew Alemani. Nti Alvarez in company for. Ha kwati wedding. Just one can say me the woman ko. Enti Alvarez attention coach iba. Nti say no Alvarez in company for na dey be bia. Annual report just o share Alemani. Alemani say the class position is that omuntimi manenko. Ye. How go for the dream wedding? Oh, mujina so pampe. Now anopai me training ground so Kofi. Why ni? Alvarez edwa Diego Simeone so de gina ha no commentator papa bi wa chire ngi to ho e na oma caption e no ye Diego Simeone karakara za Diego Simeone karakara chire ka beto be sere sa in fact Oceano no afa na nchen coach ni so kuta na adwen o fa na nchen 1 billion why na age so man nko and that is the average situation honestly akabe 2 and some few weeks na window number we Barcelona for no Lautaro Martinez na mopa omia nkomo nu ana meboa omia nkomo nu ana afi no akwede
akwatimi akwede dem
I bet my possible because the average D na ye ne de emu adin pa ono akra ohun de oye den oye no say what is the position club no run na ke Sarezo o say on ton Alvarez back when they saying Manuel Gemarin or ye dey CEO Anton Alvarez sporting director Alemani ono Laporta scra na yi na do obasa no fa deco ono so say Anton Alvarez
coach say
Anton enti ebe ye dene
say obenya no
kuti pa Atletico Madrid Kofi misro okay na chi no enra Real Madrid ko share Deportivo La Corona 1-0 na in fact Kofi go no any game no reveal ade ba ko pe na kire me so already the profile of the Real Madrid players now I think one of their strength going next to the counter attack na Lunimbo no de nsato ma Brahim Diaz of course all the two so am sheda na me de Diaz ne control Brahim Diaz first control no and a set up goal no
okay
say do sit in the chest yi ball na to na nim ye and making sure say Brahim Diaz no was a squad player.
Yes.
So nya no wo team a games e mu aye de obetuma be sani mu be share easily jama. It was the only difference. Of course my first half highlights na me hey. Second half no go be am and then in the end remember for no win trophy and no win dan.
O me win I was say dan yo.
Because I was trying to understand. La corona for no trophy no me too so. But say trophy o say dan yo.
On say Roma sorry dan na.
Unzo so much trophy no a trophy ya left it na we no be that left it na go be man of the match na nkasa te set tight o man ti man left o me ndey o me dey and the Venus na was in fact boys na dwa obi aye the trophy no kwasere no but asem so di akira me ya sure say players ni di kan who say trophy dey season
trophy we na bi e wale players ni bi mo
o man who say trophy we who trophy
o mo say we an come am
okay despite cake bi do that trophy many
okay
in the end 1-0 who say preseason na ade ba ko bi na atwa kire me Arsenal all the teams that are playing I yet the power for we the analysts to use the preseason to analyze the strength of the team.
Yes true pa
so have results in the ball no mo ball no meaning say World Cup na ade ne ka ho I yet the power who say so we preseason anymore obetima ka say Man City team ne ye and as Arsenal team ne ye and I say Real Madrid team ye and I say Barcelona team ye I yet to use the preseason to analyze the teams obi say trophy near Eiffel Tower Paris Club I didn't see one
okay yeah that say no I Hussein Adams na o tene nka say amana ne nsem wode ne kirema esi enti wodi sie no so why ne so abesi so pepepe enti sana esi enti ocean eba na watimi ede ne dia no abetwa so ede ama ha Akwaaba radio 98.1 so we Akwaaba Sports Arena anana p yede ema was say I am familiar watching live from London was saying greeting to my grandmother Auntie Kate I was up here that say familiar say bibia bokodi was say was say watching you live inside Tagor was say update on my lovely team Chelsea the Blues yeah that say we update messenger no Eddie Abba was say Mr. Hussein do you have another cancel session today nyame adoma that no na Wednesday until Wednesday the beba Wednesday ya pa bibra why you yeah we obi switch Chelsea trap in 3 story bed no yeah that's the way I kumi festus in messenger or the Abba and an painty ocean away brana vaudi na emaye na yewia na yetimi atwa na wa mane yasemu oh no we say we hear the Ravens we hear the Ravens why who are found
no say no fast no me hwe no so na me sharp na no ha
okay
it is
wapana hu ni we
be sharp na no pa we dey ya betre
you
me le ne ma
chira be pe ma ba
Oh,
Iba boni police.
No, she get it to the offer and say me pay you know.
Sa.
So 3 years of offer about. Come you. Every year, who is president record. Every year. Come you watch it.
Okay. Yo, ozo nyame ma abotre. Ene se bibia bokọ de. Okay, yere nyame ase. Yere nyame ase pass bibia bokọ. Ene ma yenti mo da, ma yenti. Obi ajo so.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a back-to-back of the UEFA Super Cup.
Yeah.
They were Red Bull Arena in Austria. Is it 28.1? I'm UEFA Super Cup as a defender.
Okay.
Now, for your record, the first team yes, I didn't be Ajax.
Ajax on.
They team back to 1973.
Oh, okay.
And the following season, Ajax SN defender or crown. AC Milan and so you be 89. 1990.
Okay.
And Real Madrid and so you in 2016, 2017. They say Paris Saint-Germain are the fourth side and one side.
Okay.
In 9 years, in the affair team watching UEFA Super Cup na saying defending.
9 years.
Since 2017, Real Madrid the years abako sem. Team be any watching Super Cup no as a team I dey.
I defend the
So it thought to say Kofi.
Oh my idea.
Now on the game itself there, it was a close contest. We share results no beka bibi a kyerɛw. Anya match a obeka say na obi modimono bro obi su bebre sa. Even though Paris Saint-Germain for no were the better side there. Yeah. But as time we for go omo ani man say. So from the evidence of match statistics, in terms of shot, Paris Saint-Germain about 12. Aston Villa about 15. Yes. But PSG for no were a bit clinical. About on target, PSG the near 6, Villa the near 4, and expected goals, edgy, in terms of quality of chances near the end. Villa the near 2.13, PSG the near 1.03.
Okay.
And a big chances created, Villa created big chances 5. Just that they weren't clinical enough, and a PSG created 3. And I'm sure.
Peja Mike mam kakra. About the
Okay. Peja kakra.
Yeah. Never on Saka.
Okay. About total big chances are 5-3 in favor of Aston Villa. Touches in the opposition box 34-29 in favor of Aston Villa. Total passes 588 against 368 weighted by in favor of PSG. And passes in opposition half 166 against 275 in favor of PSG. Possession 60.8. And Aston Villa 39.2. Draws, total draws 91 pepe. And draw success 44.0, 56.0 in favor of PSG. Wow. So it means the game was close contest. Now Tagor. The can yama PSG for any huge congratulations.
Oh my idea.
I tell you, Kofi, nipa ya idea.
What's a ye?
No ye ni ye osa ye.
When you na ya.
Yen say ni di.
Okay.
Now, me be run say ni mu ye no. The made sure say two dominant stories. A PSG for actually mugu so twere.
Okay.
Ni edi kan. Paris Saint-Germain dominance over the English teams needs to be studied.
Samum.
Yes, me an English football fan.
Yeah.
So I'm not happy at all.
Say omo English clubs in this ano.
Kofi, how Paris Saint-Germain for no? Omo dominating English teams no ya dey bia hu dodo.
Hu.
Enye no.
Na munya ye.
Me na Kofi say ko ye ne ye na wa ye ni yakosi say.
That's why nye ni ye dey bia say na iso dey be yo.
Enye team ba ko. Every English team bia ye hu no so champion ata o bia no.
No dey no.
Bia dia o be sha. And minim the antidote, minim the secret. Luis Enrique ewo. There be share English teams now. Oh, you more aduma sa. We share Liverpool 4 times. We share no 4. We share no 5 times. Sorry. Luis Enrique buy. We share no 4. And we lose 1. And no problem. Oyino. Okoyino Liverpool.
Modi miao.
Arsenal. We share no 3. We share no 2. And Arsenal share no 1. Chelsea there, or you and Wordman, Saba could be 8. That could be 8 to aggregate. City also was a City, Tottenham in the Super Cup final last season.
Yeah.
Coming down from 2 goals down. Ebe share Tottenham. Or share Aston Villa. Any idea? Aston Villa they were sharing play no. Oh you know, last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And Wababa sharing Super Cup this time around. And the abroad doing it say so. Now on record, Tagor, only say in knockout games. Okra 100% record against English
knockout
teams.
games against English teams.
English team behind where you Luis Enrique PG.
Every
Time Enrique Abefa PG what you from knockout stage.
Wow.
6 out of 6.
Nina.
Flawless record in knockout phase. Now, was your English teams 13 times since 2014-15? Time I coaching Barcelona. Or share Man City 3-1. And only Man City did the Ephraim. Now 13 meetings, you know, we winning 10. And we lose 3. Now, Kofi, it will interest you to know, sir. So what 3 defeats now? Arsenal are showing group stages 3 seasons ago.
Okay.
And I move PM on knockout phase. Oh, yeah, Arsenal.
Ephraim.
Home and away.
Yeah.
And I was ambitious last season. Oh, final.
Osaji Cup.
And I was Sanjay Cup in free in some. Now Liverpool Aquashano last 2 seasons Park the Princess or the penalties ever Liverpool home. Into that defeat in the ground Liverpool and Timenya Fas will be free so. And Aston Villa also defeating a 3-2 our Via Park. But first leg no quiet 3-1 our Park the Princess. And the aggregate no in favor of Paris Saint-Germain. And we eliminate Aston Villa. And you go for English things in Nkeko more.
Yeah, doesn't do.
I also no do.
Me ya to as ya do.
I also too much.
Ade.
Timba could they be on Aston Villa washano. Chelsea washano. Man City washano. Liverpool washano. Arsenal wa you know.
Timba go to
Man you know your team no. Man you dey on to me head o.
Na some go Champions League ni.
Oh the last time say ko yi no.
No na be the last time man say jai.
Na pre-season ye share na team share. Na one.
Yeah, can we see knockout stage? I say you competition I come.
Na say na no ye share no. Na ball pa ye boy.
We born. Money list e go season.
Yeah, the penalty is list. Yaji cap me no.
Cap. Kawasa me yanko.
Motia me anyere. Now Kofi another dominant story. Hey, Europe.
Sir.
Ama conquer Europe baby ah. Into England for yesu no. Enya yenko yesu. Na mo the entire European continent and yesu opie gisem.
E say we omona bia ba say France league ni fra for major league
na kan. Obia ni ho.
Na
Bayern Munich champion ata no ye ne dey.
Wo ye no from
Real Madrid onyan club work up ye ne
for. Wo ye nya doa.
Barcelona okoshe no home.
Yes.
And why now the neighbor? Or then fans say to the Anka the European heavyweight ni me kan asem man.
But almost in a
matter. And who Barcelona team we no had Madrid team we do mu ye ya. Kofi almost share PG na ye ya. Omo born no. Omo share na PG be say ya show. I tell you, they are the strongest team by far in Europe. They are the very strongest team by far in Europe. Omo dominance na dey nyame ni. I know they are writing a football dynasty story. As they pay special attention to Saudi. Now, you see, the Apple ball no ye me who say ya we ya on be equal Real Madrid Champions League record that repeat back to back to back no. Says already on my back to back. Yeah. Akaba no more equal record no. Ya we ya Kofi on be because who PG ball no more ball no who more players now. Ebinu wo mo are very young. Majority of their squad and o mu fie ni wo form. With a section of few players we o mu fie ni wo anymore we are very experienced. We are Marquinhos. Already 32. No about be obi to say Dembele no so ko 30. No I have Fabian Ruiz 28 29. Those guys the few guys are o mu fie ni dey ekwa animu. Lucas Hernandez onyabo ni bi mo e o PG team nu. Due afa na oko 22 he's here to 10 22. Yes. Bakola aklaketwa so stay. Magnus Akluch de na ba be wuremi aklaketwa. Amfiri ho Joao Neves more years. Vitinha more years edinani. Hakim was doing the peak level. Nuno Mendes ball obo ina Nuno Mendes oyanyini yo. Also Alonso Kofi, I've also do the peak level. William Ampacho, small boy. Ilias Abanya, small boy. And you know, Crapani said Kofi. they are not slowing down.
Kwani is
omoko. Now you see, the Emma omobo no money exceptional eyomo mentality. And so Ababa Luis Enrique time I'm going content extension proposal and to the man or to train one. The entire non person best and then he said, oh, who is a voice and motivation about from. And no funny a will be Eddie Nyane the hunger in the boys, the motivation in the boys. And what appear the players now, it seems like Kofi Omukwe insatiable motivation. They are hungry for success. They always want more.
My friend is happening. See, almost so.
Yes.
Starting to.
Yes. Pepe and person me can't say any basi. To say player on Jerry though. For me, Ruth and no basi no be our Euros. Aje World Cup na anu ye yo. Obaka on Jerry wo ball. Do it. Back-to-back wins of the Champions League. Or ball and nimble so to on Jerry. And you see football Kofi. Opo so sports psychology. Motivation is very important.
Yeah.
Enti abraba ye bo kran Kofi utimi bo duru ba bi na tirimda kakraba complacency because as a uni bibia oba ba gibiem eni ade that is all Ronaldo ni Messi no omo hoye mi hu no omo nya nipa ma me no but the omo ye nyina no they always want to do more. Messi ba World Cup no and no Scaloni nkomo no also to one Messi for friend say World Cup we be na last World Cup no kwa ko give no all be ball e bi mada Ampa Messi ba no. He contributed 12 goals, 8 goals, 4 assists. As Argentina J World Cup now, Anka easily he's the best player of the tournament. And the motivation in football no Kofi anu edeni and Pierre for now was hard no. And after the game you say you can come already chire say Ama for PGDA pass they will defend their crown near there. It is very difficult but they will try.
Wow.
Anti Kofi anu edeno motivation ehu. Na nkoma ye di nyina no. The also credit kesiye. Asidemu rampima siedu en confirm no Luis Enrique. Kofi also man we almost see his team. Edisi France for baby almost so that F4 tower no. Almost see his team see wo. Na mo de go Torres center mo ko we no. And Monyama papa we di abra French football no. Coach ye ni wo. What my be? Because French football by yen no since time memorial. Na one Champions League pen ho. Papa we aba be adi mienu abeka ho. And in fact, over the man or the ajeje sound trophies na back to back. Page for no Kofi and they amaba be European giant team be be show mo musuro. And maybe a tourney from the Farmers League because I'm head of mobile beer. And they amount for from the Farmers League. I'm sure that pay no. Imagine some of the respect Emma French League. Minyasho say no, but baby make a case after French football Farmers League. No. And Luis Enrique na Kofi ye adwuma ni nyina. So by a fan own fie mi ensam. He has become the most decorated coach in the history of Paris Saint-Germain. Because the most decorated are about to because obi a watch trophies dodo. Obi okra accolade honest dodo. Watch 13 trophies in less than 3 years. Now, say opese who Luis Enrique adwuma na waye no. Opese who say eye adwuma kese a ehu bragene ntiase so a. Hwe PSG team no. Aye team on a cycle life money Qatar Sports investment before in 2011 omo invest here no. Na the omo pe omo sanka. And omo try the omo be bia bring in top notch coaches, world class coaches omo ye proving. Omo ni say well there why be dan wo bo betimi aye omo nyina ba ya ntentam. From the Carlo Ancelotti's ba Messi Thomas Tuchel omo Christopher Galtier, Mauricio Pochettino. Money at omo nyina ko Paris Saint-Germain Laurent Blanc komo omo ntimi anya bibi papa bia ho. They just won the French league and I omo be fright dada. Ugo page na Kofi odi omo ko di league da. Enya de bia onya ho. But it's something they always win it. Yeah. But where by no odi omo akodi ultimate ne wa conquer Europe. Enti am na baso. Kofi less than 3 years winning 13 trophies. Enya easy. And on buy in the first season. on the semi-final in the Champions League. And the following season was Jay, and I was saying defending.
Yes.
And in my way, no go be ready. We are not being fair to him. About coach now, he's in the same bracket with Guardiola, Mourinho, Modebia, Yeti, Mudina, Yemudi, and Yeno. Mourinho, Guardiola, Munyadian, coach. Mourinho, Guardiola, Nyadian, Luis Enrique.
Ben squad Nikutana, you see, okay, you.
Oh, you're a very good coach. Very, very good coach, Kofi. Yeah, man, and Basso.
Okay.
Now, there's a red way, and the winning goal, Edema Aston Villa.
Edema Paris.
Sorry, Paris in Germany. Now, after the game, on a Sunday, man of the match. Now, he's a very intelligent and clever footballer.
What's the ball? I said, telling you.
How are ordinary BT?
Yes.
Aston Villa defenders and they set outside trouble. No, I'm him say outside.
Yeah.
So after about review, no must there be onside. And then Kofi, Waba be a big game performer. And you see in football, you play a beyond a Kofi drew big stage out to perform.
Okay.
Very few players now Kofi when matters most. Do big stage, I'm performing.
Okay.
And then they decided to do it at the age of 21. It was a factor or mentality now. It tells us about any Majuma ye.
Okay.
And then on record, Wababe, the fourth player, was go in the final of the Champions League, Assange go in the final of the Super Cup. Jenny Rep in 1973 for Ajax, Patrice Kravet 76 Ajax. Abrante FN Asensio, Marco Asensio 2017, Real Madrid Energy Zedi 2026. Now, early as 20th minutes, and I played for share first goal. Abrante, 17-year-old, see a kind for Asam, striker 17 years now, Lusu Bobby. Now, played for no returning possession quickly, as an initiative attack. And Abrante, your friend Kivichak Farashkeria, Georgia Maradona, with an exquisite finish at the share first goal. Now, go everywhere.
Yeah.
Geography. A play key role in Pabra Boom. Baby, your friend and a chair the Obenya. But I coffee. Abrante, your friend Kivichak Farashkeria. So, free France, of free Spain, of free England. Of Argentina, Brazil, beer. Got Ballon d'Or conversation. Obian and Impre. Go beyond one and a pre. But if you Georgia, walk up crown, national team to me and the boom.
One of the best I can pin among.
Good. You got a point. And another idea, I am here. After the game, Unai Emery, I will call for Aston Villa be Presino. So for an opening coach or Prezi, play about different team. HS Abrante and more no born. Bibi won more or deserve every praise, every recognition be about the Georgia Maradona, Kivichak, Farashkeria. And Tiambona Basso. Now Kofi.
Yeah.
Abrante and McKin was at Johnny Omu 2013. Nah, they say on their captain. I think that Kofi is the biggest club legend in the history of Paris Saint-Germain. Longevity.
Yes.
Success near the level of professionalism. So only say Kofi 40 trophies.
40.
Since 2013, Johnny 12 years, we did 40 trophies. 40 trophies for Paris Saint-Germain. Reaching young or the better so. 40 trophies. 40 trophies and a wage for Paris Saint-Germain.
Wow.
And where did it? And where did papa 40 trophies.
Easy.
Mbappe mu Messi mu ni ade ne ma mo abebo biko. But he's the biggest club legend ever in the history of Paris Saint-Germain 18 no.
Okay.
Now go be. Uni match ni nyina no de manage here. Referee Omar Atan.
Oh, okay.
Glory for Africa.
Somalia referee no.
Somalia referee no. Two captains ni be gina ni nchen was center circle ball ni do mo ani mo take a picture. No was sre no. Me who no na mani age e de ama 34-year-old Somalian Omar Atan. Obian in the story, ye dina ni entry so ntim be di World Cup ni bi. MS Africa ne man Somalia animonyam. Now you see Kofi? It was a moment of fulfillment. Unsa adwuma bia nipa wo ye no. Obeya duru ba bi anya abasubo bi no say adwuma ya mi ye bra mi bre ye ade we achievement we nko ade ama mi bre anye kwada and I'm sure say no stage no ma atan no ogina no Kofi onu ahu ni say referee no he has indeed arrived
okay
and imagine be see ya no fu eso say
ya no even
say Somalia referee tinye kodi super cup a
me ne
ya no me mo bi ade ni
that now refer to ya no
me say Somalia referee kodi super cup final super cup game dem dey say Ghanaian referee you want me kodi bi
they are seven
asana mo kan mo hwe ni o Kofi asama mi kan me boa kasa me boa
they have been to Ghanaian referees want to be yanom
na say men kan say me say Somalia Ghanaian referees nti omo hwe obi asem e dey afutu omo say etinya Somalia referee mani kodi super cup
na yanya Ghanaian referee mani kodi semi finals AFCON
oh Kofi yanya bro
yenya blessing now there be semi France AFCON no oma atano hono konye bidie dia sem na okay
nti wo support we dem Martin
there be chance no wanya na isi ya
chance men wonya Kofi no ya ade
wo ya wo die dia na chese bia va say Daniel line na say referee so Ghana you for problem so
bia o one e mo
na we so say World Cup no ko bia nka you for man sa akonya we manako one go bin three si o mani ba so okay
nti o meritiana onya oya de
na but unim FIFA ho ye ntre say you for yes ade no
anti onya de
oya de oya de
na de
so ye nkora
na o ko ga say FIFA ho nya na kire say o merite obi mo yin je de ade bia mo
na ayi tama Trump ka so o ma ne nra kurom ya ante de you for be kan say o de o so ma mo nkwa mo de mo nya ye be mo ma akonya ma bedi wi nyesa na mo kan
me do ya de ya no mo yire mo betuma akodi
ye da se why ye nka hwe nkyira
onti mo yire mo agofi
yum
betuma ba bi
ye da se o si na tere nka na wose efre na Imosa J wose bra Kofi trophy die etise Karifa restore bed na yisi ewo Dubai no you ye da se aje obi aje ne cap no wose to say wose Chelsea win the EPL you aje Emmanuel ye da wase nya start here Mbaji Monye. What's it? Good morning. Akwaaba Sports. What's it? Listen to Hussein Adams and entire sports crew. What's it? More update on FC Barcelona. Keep the fire. Keep up the good work. What's it? I go by name Rapture Junior inside Akropom. Rapture me sure sir. Yes, starting now. OT. Anti update no. Yana ye the amount. Yana badada. Inti da se panya me sure say anope. What the message no e dey abaya live YouTube play Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 oba show no live for benye bia na so enkomo bia keche bia no na ye no etimi edi ye be start fi 7 no e dey free the Black Queens of Ghana shane so before say be we Black Queens no ye mure mo AFCON na koso my friend Morocco eno semi final games no etimi koso Malawi for ya de be masha mo man hwe omu you Malawi for mo man hwe omu you mo man hwe omu you yo omo ye bibio mo me hwe omo ye yo enu asharon so omo chi Algeria for sure omo 3-1 ema ye see Algeria for mi no kasi ni ama nku ya mfa ma omo so ma qualify World Cup ram ko body but is omo film ana afi so the host Morocco for ane Cameroon so de pem so obi an hye 0-0 extra time 0-0 penalties require 3-1 e de ma Cameroon ai say omo so timedin kunim nyame ya duma that Sunday Shannon so final game no Malawi and Cameroon and the epem so ano games are ye bo ne ahese wafco no say koso our mind ye friend Morocco no ye wie and 2 matches that were home we playoff say bo and sanampo intercontinental playoff and kesano etimi atoja ne ahese ye betimi anya no do no na 2027 June akosi July Abraham say FIFA Women's World Cup na etoja no ye betimi anya akonya ene ebo no numa Africos mano wa mone Black Queens mano omo de pem so ana face na watwe brem no South Africa ene Nigeria so e de pem so eno games ene etoja don sabe no ye de ema ena na pay national so games ene etoja no coach Kimlas ono head coach at the Black Queens of Ghana waboma de timi akoye pre-match conference so akodidi nkomom ahia sample match ye betira final serious dey be wiene krumde no etimi akoma no we and sama coach Kimlas head coach at the Black Queens of Ghana wodi atoja afanai match ye bo e de tia oman ye frɛ no Africos
important game, of course. We wish that we had an opportunity to play a semi-final, but we are not. So now we need to deal with Ivory Coast to make sure to grab opportunity to play in the World Cup. It's still a pretty good chance, but it starts. So we need to be here and now and prepare in the best way and make sure that we are winning the game. Yeah, in this tournament there have been less days of recoveries. Maybe that was one thing that hurts us a little bit against Malawi when we only had 2 days between them. Now we actually have 3 days. So the extra day that we have now that we didn't have against Malawi, I think that was a really helpful day. Of course, late in the tournament, there will always be some players that is a little bit questionable when it comes to smaller injuries or fatigue, for example. So we need to handle a good way, and we're doing our best together with the team that we're having around, with everything from massage and whatever it can be, ice bath and those kind of things. And I think we will be ready in a physical aspect tomorrow. I'm pretty sure about that. But then maybe more important for the girls to be together. I'm happy to see that they are doing team activities, for example, so they feel that they as a group can do this. For me personal, as a trainer, I feel, to be honest, no pressure at all. I can't feel pressure because if I feel pressure, I can't take the right decisions. I've been in this game for 20 years as a coach, and before that 20 years as a player. I mean, that's my whole life. And this is a part of to be a professional coach, that sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And it's always important to stay sometimes in the middle. You are not the best coach in the world when you win, and you're not the worst if you lose. You need to deal with it, to be professional, to handle the situations in a similar way.
We and then some Black Queens head coach come last or tuja and watch ya baba I friend Josephine Bonsu one coach and a pre-match conference and so and come on I say Josephine at the atuja for Namaja yabo edietia Abricus.
As coach said, we have to take this opportunity because normally we would be out of the World Cup now already, and since of the new rule, we can be really lucky that we have a chance. We're just looking forward to the game. We are very aware of the opponent we're going to face. Ivory Coast has been a very respectable opponent for the last, as I can say, 1.5 years. So I've played them 3 times now, and we know what they can do. But I think the most important thing is to focus on ourselves. And if you look at last year, we also didn't score that many goals, but made it as 3rd place. But still, we have to work on using our chances in the offense. We are aware of this, because if you don't score goals, then you won't win matches, but I think we'll be ready. But we are indeed understanding of which generation we're living in right now for Ghana, and that we are even now still making a lot of people proud in Ghana of how we are performing. But still, I think it's about what we expect from ourselves, I feel like. And the WAFCON last year was the first WAFCON for, I don't know, 70-80% of the team. Finishing 3rd place for the first WAFCON was really big, and I think we just expected more for this one. But as you said, the bigger picture, we know that even having the opportunity to qualify for the World Cup and being this close to qualifying is big. It hurts, but we also know that this generation can do a lot for Ghana. In the end, football is about results, so of course if we win this game tomorrow, then this will be as much successful as we can be for now. Of course it will hurt for a bit if we didn't make it far and got kicked out in the quarterfinals, but you know, if we perform at our best and do it for 90 minutes, which we didn't always do in the past games, then I'm sure that we're gonna have a good game, and then we're gonna win the game.
We and then some Baba I friend Josephine Bonsu one of the comma or the tuja na anonymne ya one and Kentucky and sending them Sonny goes almost statement from the Black Queens players. Young Korea so almost stating on being numbi or my HS1 as standing bonuses I say including Egypt 2005 bonuses no or my HSS as you can almost say enkai WAFCON qualification bonus or my HS almost say enkai so and a group stage bonuses almost so mundia as standing per diem payment almost say enkai and I face a better management support for players and officials and I face so my HS mental health and I face so being the support ni no enya dey say almost ultimate aka amane be dey Ghana hold na ye we no almost say oh okay we from the Black Queens players nti players are omo awo Morocco no ena omo HSS ye de omo ka IACS kan ntua ne nasefo ase aban no na fegie no ayom ba ko de omo ana esi ye mfi omo ne nasefo na sansam no me anu ase mi hu ye no da to is sports minister honorable Kofi Adams teaching no komodie na se bia say ana esi besa ba bonti se omo de omo kan ne nasefo na koye bibia ho enti ne ya da so la no mikam no mpo me kwada na me se da bi ma me mure mo our sports minister na me hwe se let na ba bonti na yesi omo krem se ye de omo kan na asefo no ye nkọ bia yesi awore yesi minister na etimi ayem na honorable Kofi Adams players no per diem from Wafcoin IAC ye boy no player bia de assign obi anya $700 IAC o ma sign na de kan no aye goalkeeper Fadib Kolam Cynthia Saso ana Afi Amanyaku Osman Uzema Saso ana Mohamed Wasima Josephine Bonsu Saso ana Sharon Samson Princess Mafo ana Afi so maybe Santa Boy ana Afi so Grace Asantoa Abena Anoma Opoku Susaina Ama Duamo Omunyina Obia San Obia Jasa yisi aye $700 ano ye pediem meno kasi sports minister honorable Kofi Adams e de aba bontin isi o kire se ensem na nama bontin asa di nimguase ebra no wabomodiam etimi abekre aka ni nyina afro ana afeso July na say 26 July eno aye bonus isi etimi akema aye group stage matches ano so etimi ekosum eno so abeto jase aye $1,500 eno so obia gine de assign fefe players ahodo ayi so msi akwade ba Black Queens no ne nyina no omoji assign wo say ye ne nwanwa zampo za statement de ba bontin ayi say sports ministry na ekse so mo adwamo wo se na ni kwansenka za documents wo nyina no kom publish ma Ghana fo nyina hu but enam de ekos nti enam say ama na bontin pe the way am for fan no no hwa yampia ho na fe pressure ahodo isi ekos sports ministry no so ehun be hian say ono ba betudwa na wi asafa na nyina hu zampa anamo eso motunie obi agi asan na obi agi asan a dia biem na ese statement from Black Queens of Ghana come say mpedefo de omo kan na asefo enti we ani de froba e don sem ne de emanti sports ministry no etese omo ne obi aka Black Queens player bi ni so omo de omo ka sakra ne nyina maklan ne nyina we ani de froba anope ye de bi ma e wa Akwaaba radio 98.1 na yanto aso na yakwa enima ensemfo from no before say ebapie mo e was sumpa invitational tournament no na coach John Aduafo wono aye coach Edema Busuando house obo coachi bofa kwata no na no esco no nsem o me de betu jase ye yan stand coaches na o ma ba adwuma ade ma Black Stars abra AC coaches no ye person po ma coach Black Stars o ma to o ma ni o ma nya bi no John Aduafo chere na adwene na ne nsem na waka no aba o mu ye nkwetie coach what is it
Ghana na kwese say uka say na waka no kra na ya tag you, but the truth shall always prevail. If the FA itself doesn't have confidence in the coaches they are breeding into the system, why organizing these coaching courses? If you think the coaches in the system are not competent and you cannot even have one to assist the Black Stars, then why organize coaching courses? And just mind you, it is the same coaches who are managing the Premier League class in the system. The same coaches who are managing these premier clubs in the country. And the premier clubs are the one product of the FA president, because the premier clubs comes together to vote for you. All the premier clubs, they comes together. I think they are the one called the Galka. So they come together and they vote for you. And the coaches that are managing these clubs as your first product, you don't have confidence in them. Then why breed them? Why do you organize these several coaches coaching courses, license D, license C, license B, license A? What are they going to use it for? And they are working in the system and they are not being respected. They are not being treated well. For me, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my part. But I think that most media men that are working in the Ghanaian media centers had their media knowledge from the system, from the lecturers and the teachers within the media system in Ghana. And they are trusted. They are believed. Doctors working in Ghana had their doctorate degrees and their certificates in Ghana. In most of the universities that we know, the medical schools that we know, doctors are working so well. They are respected. They are delivering. They are healing sick people. Teachers enjoy their teachers training within the system, within Ghana. They are teaching. We are respecting them. Our children are getting results. But coaches that are breached in the system are not being respected because they think that coaches are joining the national teams and they are not getting results. How many foreign coaches have won the Premier League in Ghana. Compare that to the local coaches who have won the Ghana Premier League. And you think that the coaches are not doing well. How much are we paid that a coach can sponsor himself, go to outside and have a deeper knowledge as far as training and in-service course is concerned? Coaches are less paid in the system. Less. So how much would you save to be able to travel overseas to go and acquire knowledge and come down here? Coaches are not respected. They are maltreated. In fact, anybody at all can just get up and insult Ghanaian coaches. But we are the same people breeding quality players into the system. And they are selling those players. We are raising players. We are building players. We are nurturing players. We are equipping, empowering, and developing quality players. They are selling those players for money. And you are saying that the coaches are not competent. We are not good. We don't have knowledge. We can't work, but we are the same people raising good players for you to sell and get money. When we say, like we're saying, it's a club, we need match here. The management want to take the credit, but Lusuba, coaches. Do you know that? Say Lusu match here, everybody points the finger at the coach, but you win here. Management will say, oh, yana, say, operation, you referee, win, but when the lose comes, they push everything to the coaches. Have you also realized this? What would you also say about this? It's a two-way factor. We have a role to play as coaches, and the management has a role to play. The two join together to get us the results. So when you say we take the 40%, the management claims that they did the 60%. That is why I'm telling you this. They think that the coaches are not good, but they are the same coach. If the coach is not there, who trains the team? Who prepares the team? How does the team move? Look at the number of hours we spend on training, preparing the team throughout the whole week. Then we'll get to the final day, the match day, we'll play the game. And then at the end, when the result comes, the management member will come and say, oh, yeah, referee, and oh, yeah, we did this, we did that, we did. And they do this to take the credit away from the coach. And when the result comes, they take the glory. Oh, yeah, operation. Yeah, means ways and means. Say. But when defeat comes, all these people, you will never see anyone who will claim that, oh, me say in a team no lose.
You, we ending summer coach John Adriafu, former coach at the Maba for Quatano now, we head coach at the Abusian Dwas, and come where they are to join na sumpa invitational tournament and starts here first game no Shannon so Brekum Chelsea near Carola United 2 so and Bechem United win 1-0 Editia Betole Sasana and Amphibiana Process 1 Diana FC 2 and on games etime course so match day 1 Shannon is the table and say and the Carola United equity 3 points plus 2 goals to me no Diana 3+1 Sasso me and say Bechem 3+1 and Amphi so Betole Sasana etoso Makako and 9 one Ababio de no bako yana pose toso enum wono so eni ababia de go no bako na fibrikum chese toso nsia oni ababia de go sunu mienu ene ne de firi ba ye don sem no ye de ema ene anope ne ne sam so games no etwa so ne na sei ana fishes ne etitiem anopa no nkron ya me no kase ya start Bechem United ene yana pose ne ebo ana fi so about 12 pm Aduana FC ene Carola United no miensa eye Betolo Sasana ene Brekum Chelsea ene de pemsa no eye games eno etoja honsam ye de ema eno Kumasa Sante Kotoko any Golden Warriors ebo for any match about Kotoko any match by 2 goals to them nyina ya ho be se Kotoko ana amfe so kopiemo our Medium Sporting Club omo da so ewo Africos enu a omo ni Asek Mimosa edepem se wie no from go down Medium ebetesha omo 2-1 nyina ya ho be se omo ye game no highlight no any say etwego awe YouTube oba obetimi abenya bi na osotimi ahwe we any dey free oba ye don sem no na no pay ye dey ema awa Akwaaba radio 98.1 Shannon so medical character the playoff games no course ne ana amfeel so the ban say abrantie ye friend Roxon Yeboa from Brekum say no sina kan edema got back no I was Sweden league no na menoka se wakopie mo awasasuna so kusakan etimi edema mo saso ana abrantie friend Roxon Chreme has the book and then assign 5 years contract say obabejim abesiakan etimi edema has folk bobo kuno we any dey free oba ye don sem and na pay ye dey amount awa Akwaaba radio 98.1 abra and pay ye be sinkonya ye dey Akwaaba sports extra no ye dey amount entia ya ten is like example Richard Bodu Agadas one abet amwa like example we Kumasa Sante Koroko coaches no betimi atoro nsa afro mo na omaba already as a kimenta Sasona Prince Badu upon say penifone character omo so omo go pio junior team no omo ne junior team ne train no ese omo HSE omo twaso bi ma nyeyi ai so omo ne Kotoko apart ways ai me no ka say omo nye Kotoko prebium Abrante Joseph Amuaso kan ai say wono so enya Kotoko prebium a no jo de odi ba Kotoko no omo timi apart ways na no ana Alex Asamama kwekwe 40 years was a boy no obasa bobium we say we free agent crowd here you see what's your interest be no One Alex Asamoah already simple baba body amount.
Alex e di na bante mo ya we and still no hu me so no still on training no me and omo a on be hwehwe specialist na ya boy drusu ya mo na bobi ansam no ye no mo hia na ye bobola am from busam asa Alex Asamoah say ni so mo say omo time omo players ne de ye kan do betimi abobo sisi apa dia makwekwe me spirit ni kura me so me mo avem say betimi abot 5 years class aka ho nya ba bia me ko bia mebo me confidence ni kura me ba ma for me say wanyini bobo nya ne but ye Japan ne so a enti e fanko ba FC kura ne be ba kura na ye training but me confidence ni kura me ne so an say da bankan kola de spirit ni edi match ne so ti e ba say ye nya coach bi timase say ya less bra be boa ye ti say Thomas Dua ye ko kick fit bi Saturday o Ashanti good players bi e bobo na principal mu hu om say dem penifo mu onya ahefo form ala ze betimi abobo na chen boys na mo bobo ni bi se sie onya coach bi a obehu kwa obefa so obe use wa obe deliver dey amana me so me ngu me hu ani mas o ma 10 seconds a ma che kra me prove me ya de bia mo bia dey e bi bia ho natural so ati ase me ntwa manum ti ne e bomb pai say o me close registration enche ta ti me say Alex Bla ye ne be trans enye sika hu bi ni e free agent
you we ene sema Alex Asamoah makwe wadi atuja let's like about the baby Chelsea players na I say Chelsea farm already yedi kabobo dinamo mo afini say Chelsea official unveil me no ka say first one no Paul Ataji I see no Chelsea apa na ntuma other guys na kan so eko you know na feel chana kono o mama ka no Chelsea betimi apa mo ntuma we ene dey free oba ye don sem no ye dey ema medical kada Chelsea has folk na branch friend Roxon Chireme is 5 years hono so assign edama has folk ne omo ewe ni say sanis no o betimi asa ye bi ne I say players ne bi ekwa medicals ne bi go through o betimi afa mo then they wade waso o ze suma boys akwa me na bi bokọ de
nyame adum Kofi
eno na Chelsea game ne ti say
well Kofi en chetifo Kofi enra o he bekum Chelsea game obo against Karela we make us say enra he teams na e buy ni nyina na most of the team make us na omo nye ready for tournament na ebe koso no I'm saying that because we say na obian share that more high profile game bia after preseason no mugusu no be ebo second division teams you know any e be a third division teams but no how Chelsea mo na go we na kwese say preseason game ntino changes bebre cause team na show in the second half we bra first half make say the first team in Karela no it me ball draw so second half na say changes kakra ebem
ni na Chelsea
oh yeah and say you see me kire
kwan mo say dem say preseason
na obi sa me say
team
and na make sure
the performance
good then na make sure say team no it was like first and second team
so and you be change the whole team ni na no preseason na mo bona
no nye preseason ntina me say what be some say me chiru they say we tuma je aka de no me nya ma na je
ka me pede open me pese me to ase
so let me talk ntin komo na me di no emisi akiri usi akiri a yes unim cha me na obi sa me ne dia memo akiri so go fi because a game a team ba ku team ye bi a 5 changes at a time
okay say 5 changes say
no but just say at a time team bi no go fi obo ni Premier League match and ni abra at a time obi 5 changes so na teams ni bi person mu new players na omo register mo no on be so mu performance and go fi ba bi won bi changes bi a Chelsea ya me say affect team no kakra what time omo yi hinemo oyi hine free oyi Anochi Morrison free game num then obeyi awa Dramani nso free game ko fi esa changes na no mu introduce new players ni bi there then e dey be kan ko and go fi ma team na ho den e ba fam kakra but in one go make say na Chelsea Monday morning here all that bad we now quite preseason game you know there are a lot involving into this particular game coach bia they prepare the team for say bia necessary tactics wey no person oba this is some of the games or introduce some tactics no and some new players into the game and go fit Chelsea game no kwa even and these are some of the matches ebe prepare
teams no
entinma nya say ubenya that high intensive game it say the ye ball league na ubenya young apostles ne aduana ahwe no and go fit another game Bactero any Bichim
match ni
what a game you see Bactero for no go fit make say teams na ebo ni nyina omo kwita compact team solid team by Bactero for
Bactero for okay
because go fit a team omo ball more from Division 2 na.
Okay.
New players in Shada new team no. Onkwana bo more than 3-4 years. And no the last 2 seasons mo qualify community break man na be boy.
Yeah, my boy.
And Arsenal you omo free. And na omo say qualify be Kofi the same thing.
Okay.
And because the teams na ebo ni nyina no upon so on division 1 no. Only premier teams na ebo no. You could see so on the team ni well formed and well arranged say team ni chemu team num when free how when free say be adua na san mankona de naba we san tin edu de naba show kan aba Chelsea dem Kofi omo de no
okay
team out team say well organized team because of some bomb wide then so Kofi a very good tournament because ama coaches ni bebre ahu omo players yes and no Chelsea for no we na sama na amfo ka Chelsea team say Chelsea team no ahode ne still ano e wo fam
okay
bon no mo bo but Kofi Brenner then a bantam.
Okay.
So a game not me sad in the aba. I'm a coach now. Now Chelsea still at Chelsea here physical training no more. Say be a game no but second half no. Ubo game the first half we are game no do na second half no. They say unya hoden de bewura into the second half no.
Okay.
So go some of the things say movie you hu here coach ni hu bi. Omo mo abon team bi so ba no be kire say Chelsea mistakes ni eduana mistakes ni so go fi ya motion powerful na ba so. For the second time for this particular tournament at least all the clubs are Buro region no.
Okay.
You go via never go trust just never last match. Aduana be second match against Aduana ne Karela be then Bechem United any young apostles make us say game na started. Then Chelsea ne Bectura FC Sansana me wa RFA chairman team Sasana o me bunya me adma e bo no me nsa nti e be kusia kopi musuan ya ko ndi. Kofi Malawi they are doing something like with Mr. Bono. It's not about name. It's about planning. It's about planning. Say one planning very well. Kofi, ube to me your name. Go na ye born Nigeria film me wa. Nigeria film.
Nigeria na mo so bo playoff in South Africa.
Ono so bo playoff. Kofi say nanka ye kan women's football Africa. Malawi nkan ho bi. Bene Malawi team na tumi akwa to the extent say ne o she Nigeria or she the Black Queens wakwa yi Algeria for na den afrim Kofi anya kasa o enye ye de ka eye planning
I don't want to see video ka
Kofi me ba say e di nkomo ne ba Kofi e planning so the FA should know say now it's not about your talent no Kofi you may have the talent but to be proper planning obe show your talent ni nyama Malawi for na she ye afrim so Kofi Malawi no e say nyina ma ani ko omo country no ho em so mo say me ma ball no omo ntimi nya ni yes ah so Kofi mo concentration ko man de so Kofi I'm telling you say Malawi betumi atena ase aye 10-year plan de aba be she Black Stars Malawi for na ye nti omo di na ne omo timi she Nigeria e she the Black Queens of Ghana no e she Algeria for Kofi these are the African giants oh Algeria Black Queens Nigeria Kofi these are some of the African giants. Yeah, more 5 countries in Africa when it comes to women football. Yeah, more 6 countries we do. But then Malawi for no much ya Kofi no do we have to ha. O much no do we have to ha. Kofi mo Malawi for na ba so. O mo ya adwuma papa.
Okay.
Kofi.
Yeah.
Black Queens letter no. Officially mo hu no yin fa first.
Me baby me hu no bi na decide me. Ntimi na me say there be ma me call FA ni site one say be Black Queens or even women's football no me could do one any ho na me say ntimi na me doubt say okay wo bibia betimi asi
Kofi
yeah
so as at now FA ni so me can bibia about this particular letter
there be FA no me hu hwe omo site or
no it's not about omo site no
at least my be omo tire bibia
about one we dey em fan say FA ni me can bibia as at now about this particular letter a bad team from the Black Queens.
Dabi.
If you see, nkomo na ye di no ho. Me pese answer na ye be say e bo obi sumo no. Na ye hu say ya fa the right procedure. Ya fa procedures ni nyina mu. Well, first of all, I want to know be a later we ankasa if you buy.
Almost say from the Black Queens of Ghana.
Headed by
Why? Yeah, but most players ni nyina. Sa na mo
no me ba.
Headed by Black Queens.
You see. Black Queens for no ho no.
Omo leader
ho.
But say the team.
Your management me ba. Your management.
Almost the players.
Me ba your management no. E wo ho. First nanka gift your one Black Queens for no.
oye pani odano the last tournament omo ko ye Mosisa mama paka ne yere na di team ne ko ye because of gift worry now you are getting a passport into intimate travel ko baby. So I want to know say the Black Stars management Black Queens management na man ko Morocco no Kofi are they aware of this letter and I say man that story and man that story and no mom paying for na omo ko tournament ni nyina ma ne no mo afa pen bi patcho letter we ba ya na.
Oh, okay. O question about an mood.
Because your management members will come they are managing you the players. More team manager your government officials are a team no. So if such enough man problems are and your man has a fat penny paper the Bible things say Omodieka.
So
these are some of the things I want to know. And now no it's either say pay what the minister at the Bible say the minister at the Bible yes Kofi scanning minister ni tuya de ma account for first or muntua mama no. And as a scan kodi mini for minister no ne rep na this can come man na Kofi because it's in some say go one me sure say man be this can sign no what letter basi yen sanke
yes no name won
good nti mi bisa say minister this can come management na e wo ho no someone chema ma no na omo no agi scan na e be Kofi we unim mahu bi da
we down
we say ne e regional games sunyane educate GS for the sponsor dia na represent brand no omu team di we ba be 3 ni nyina o kire di be sign mako sheet ni mako 3 Kofi be sign sheet ni be wie no amount na be hunu o ba ko so na different from the hunu foforo so yes and to be wie na sheet na we sign 3 na nka ese bia unim se days na na ese me sika na side den e kan ya ma ba ko sika
okay.
And me Kofi aside when me say ko witness bi o kale ndi me hu bi ndi na me bi say we ni sika no eye me won pass FND dis sports minister dis kan ma management for na ka ho no say mun che mama no and ya bi ya forge this natures ni ama FND sports minister say ya che ma ni sika na den amomo and ya di receipt we na bre minister na Kofi I know say the ministry no so rep management
yes ministry say sika say money is
money issue the Kofi say sika na kodi man ho dia why say be man atua de nka mu free mu ni kodi fu ebo die ni nyina no o date na o mu tua say on the say marriage as on the 12th say o mu tua on the 7th 7 to on the 12th August I paid them no more to go match ne then rise on the 12th right yeah na so mo tua kosi enra yeah ah mo ni say mo bo match ne wi you are coming back nti Kofi say e sad ya nje say sports minister ne e manika apart from Egypt match
na Egypt match also what 2 hours say stand e bia o
say akaso tio o kan o letter na o say o ko agreement say some match no like payment bi ani hu something like that before until they agreed Egypt match in some kasagumu Egypt match in the groups or nyina parties ni na ati e will be any kabi atuo will be so whatever thing say yes can and yes can no you sorted according to the state
okay. This particular adiwe nra who say security say sack the sports minister before I let away by no na dey trend the power ko so obi ase nsake sports minister no and I join sports minister the way because where you see it needs when you for instance say dima yoko no there be a man say dey omoka sports minister say ye ni omoka aban so sika no watua dey ama sports ministry no so ko fisika bia ko di ba bi. So investigation is a call for and when Kofi we and team member a remote investigation who be and team member Kofi and Kofi we this particular investigation na say you who say I am possible kodi man wa Kofi I'm telling you I said the Black Queens management committee no and even the FA Kofi see bizarre questions see bizarre management committee na and then man ko any questions you bisa FA for some questions because I know say ma went me sorry and nan sorry ntrele te we ma bonti wa bra o management committee members na ho FA point phone ma de we ho hweda and sit da Kofi say FA ni mo we a me say nkaban na FA na issue disclaimers no nka FA na ka bi a kire ma na o campo na nka FA no kra ntwen ma black the sports minister no e mo mfa saa receipts wey nyina anye den e ma abonten the FA is silent Kofi say e kwa kodu say na say President John Dramani Mahama or the sports minister Kofi nipa bi omu di black queen snake Kofi omu ye threat to the nation yo Kofi say kwa ko you know mu say ambassador na kodi man ho na still let we ba Kofi Keto Kreku this current administration should see him as a threat to the administration yes so we go say scan koya they should see Keto Kreku in administration say omu ye threat to the John Dramani Mahama administration and then there's a sports minister di who say sankofo we ball for Kofi and omu need na so de bia omu siri wanim keke Kofi omu trim no yesu and it's a sports minister Kofi say the man for e signatures ni bi wo ha ye hu ni ye
nyasa ne so na wasan odi
da bi me say amam for signatures ni wa da bi ti ye hu ni ye nti omu nsusu say bia the sports minister akofa aba ne ye ade bia no nso ye forged document no unse obi a won nti
na that almost say dey
forged document ti Kofi say sports minister so ye ko he na da say the manika e na ade we ya ba Kofi akọ forgera we nye sack keke o na for forgery criminal case e say making sure say this sports minister needs to be arrested e say chini tum you for forging a man signatures di aba say oni omoka and ye wie na sa onu so atu Kofi me say Keto Kreku is a threat to the Mahama administration or ye threat
yes serious you we say
Kofi Tagor
na yintewe
other matters first Alex Asamoah Makwekwe Kofi also nimfie dey say 40 years and opeso nya chan no prove no ho oje Ghana Premier League top scorer o Kumasi Asante Kotoko into odin wo league nim na age dey say 40 when was the last about professional football elite top flight what I say nti eno na we see ehwe ni the last time Makwekwe
that's oko Burkina Faso
okay so what the final to nchen was it 10 seconds here the man okra will prove Makwekwe 10 seconds there ultimate from prove na pass prime o bon 9 ultimate gina 20 minutes na wunya pa nti Makwekwe o ma yema 10 seconds a na nkabo yenim so pe bia bo ba o pe bia bo na 10 seconds na unu bo no Kofi e bia na o pe bia bo but 10 seconds next time why but asem na wa Canada teams no of course minim say I say no ani bi no di nkomo o me na ho de no betimi aba e is not by age anymore Ronaldo the same ebo 41 this one no so what ba no so ye ti say Ronaldo no 40 no so betimi aba say no me check ana onye division 1 ade awo
we are premier
one nti premier for some na wa ho de bebo abo obi ahia mo ana one obetimi aba no 40 goals awan ye nti Makwekwe nkomo no 10 seconds no behwe ne ye but Kotoko hwa Kofi say dia ye de o say Azekminta so amande
Azekminta party ways was yes
and no more
Prince Badusu
on to party ways
and John Joseph Amwa
so party ways
bless no makara chama so mo konye training
they say there just brekum Chelsea Zaka FC ni mu here we go
okay
na osan ba be bo ade no e wa chi no homo ne nkasa na because they aye there on say mla what I say and we dey say mo ye fast na mo sakofa Zaka FC ni ba 10 because Chelsea do wa ha oboa okay 2 Richard Wadu agadas ni abetamu a Kofi to be honest omunya 2 players no be bo Kotoko
yes
abetamu ano omu hia no dress room dia bi dia no ayi Richard Wadu no omu hia no dress room wan kasa minister what man say he's a true and true Kotoko boy nto omu hia no dress room ho na obetimi abo Kotoko no so abetamu a half season ne de wo hwe okọ no oba ne ade a nko owese wo team nim no omo ye pre-season ni bibia nti so omo fa 2 no a it will help them then they add omo signings Akofi omo ye de aka ho omo season chance e be di ho nkomo mo ma me media ma highlights ne media ma she Asec Mimosa 2-1 today Asec Mimosa they are the strongest for Cote d'Ivoire in fact Asec so the second team bokura wa Kotoko 2-0 e okurum ha and no to say won team match no Kofi before say game ne be chance no hwe center wa ade na si wo no enye view ni instant ade na ye de check statistics pass goal scored assist Kofi baby a media man for ne keka ko no omo be she Ghana Premier League teams de papa say ha de oba we a ye be sisu kakra ye bia ho no be manage na ba beto no ho onu awon the stadium o be ba ho e ho won show be 5 ni ade na no show be say
na no
5-1-7 odi agura show be show ho no because ball no mo ye na no ye be kire mo digital screen na Kofi Tagor omo de kire tactics enei ba bia ye train ye coaches no omo yusu maka Sa screen no kura de chire coaches omo ni bi Ghana the whole Ghana enti media man no wo side equipment ni nyina no kura ni say scan ye de ball but onye scan say ball so ye ni and media man for so far they are on point Cote d'Ivoire machine Yamuso Kuro na no omo wie Yamuso Kura o ma check koche asek etwa asek 2-1
from go down
what I say nti o hear highlight and so ni ade bibia dem yom and they create a lot of chances media man started so omo ball passing game possessive football man for so Ghana Premier League na be pass but Karim Zito no ma ye hu so no ni tipe ne Jurgen Klopp nti say Jurgen Klopp obi o ye na assistant coach
Tagor Ibrahim
Karim Zito na ye 2 and 3 pool no on the corner ba o 2 and 3 coach na pool Kofi sorry Ibrahim Tanko wa kire say no Jurgen Klopp assistant coach wa bo Champions League final as assistant coach o ya assistant coach the team age AFCON nti na adwene nyina ye broni adwen o nti wo hwe nioma o kire ne tactics ya kakran na wo media ma you feel very comfortable where almost scouting no mo bo ni bibia koye enti ye mo aba so honom na so mpa invitational tournament Kofi enra ye koduru ya na o ma hyeberekum Chelsea 2-0 na from the reactions of the fans who mo pie na immediate reaction na frustrations wom and you could see say they were disappointed with Chelsea's performance particularly second half no the first Chelsea team no look weak nothing positive nti ene time na ye be kwa kodu sunya ne de minim say na Chelsea match na set we are going to try and see watch and assess the team of course me no be ya adwen say pre-season ne de enye necessary about the results but onya de so yetimi hu wo ho nti ese wo kwayere wo ho mebo a because binim bo mo ya de yehu ni yehu performance am beda na de bechem of course all the time say bechem team da ho a omo ye young pure talent enra me bisa ba afinum we fe say bechem players no obi ada so wo ho
Martin Francis Akwaaba no
omo good enti apart from okra no so anko ba bia no wasan aba but the entire squad no particularly young players na bechem dey share teams no obi are available enti obi am method say first no a no obi abeto bechem top player free mu no any ade Emmanuel ano any ade mu nyina free dabi enti mean say omo very solid team sa players ne kura mo obi nura no what I say
yes
but omo experienced captain no ene bo obi but who on free wa all the other big names no but then omo team ne young and omo the ball no to of course omo be better Premier ni Division 1 there we be who difference nti bechem so we ne ye Kofi Adriana Stars kuta Stars
no line up on so wow
Adriana FC omo kuta Stars players pa Steven Amankona and I was unfortunate 2 players the injury in the PA back when I measure a free already na back we proud ne groin or the blog at all and I never come who tournament national minim the entire friendly match invitational tournament Kofi omo born tough sir and no the match kick out opponent to kwa obeka so mo issue dada
how many
I tell you
that you know what that
right you know what that
no omo you na process
enra enya izo and I'm say hey I'm Ghana Premier League friendly match mundi mo afan serious munnim na do premier na be di agora because Kroman dey win na so nra but you see some what do team now or sheshe no so wo say do sana ne tenedu ejina o 6 and 8 ba ko bi don obo 10 ono so ni bo now wo Amankona ne mesha ka free other players mine okuta ai some or circle forward
yes
captain center back tete and
Alex Boache
ukuta
Patrick
Mensah
remember
Adomako
Emmanuel Aban Meshaka
free keeper no kramai
ye go agricole obin setremo
okuta Stars so Samobodu went man nya hwea na say onya ade serious o say Samobodu went man nya hwea play okuta players o na akwada bi bam ye fe no Otubu
ye Otubu wona benya we ni go no
glade Kofi oba na mesre also Cote d'Ivoire league nyina wrestling club ofiri ho and okọ Basake no twa ni aduana January na oye fast oye quick nti omo players ankasa nti dia ka ye coach na so den o hihye team no
okay
say coach no ye dey o hihye team so when man hihye dia na say adwuma no ya to dey so to omo players say big names Ghana playing for the past couple of seasons more players until they should be able to do well say league relations and whatever that it takes for the preparation they have to do it. After major assignment first Black Queens Kofi media me gidi 100% say let any free man ho because I know how some of these things work say man chura don't expect say one of do obi adi be sha no two one better that person for omu nim so omu postia ebeko enti enye by fluke and one so tia J Sade Gary Asme Oraku omu feel say omu nkran na omu ye top na omu release obi a post bi so a message a man wanted to put out there and in the media so be the mawa you do what you post that is your job Anna
yes
Jinawa but the question first and they say the issues that a man addresses is here you know once I'm more management team mo de koto o manim say mo de mo ka mo gym outstanding mo because your procedure your channel baby what say fa and the management team they say because man quite the first they report to their coach say man no more issue first they report to their coach goes to the team management team management then discuss before to government and o ma first procedure no and no mo say there be nkofo no de o mo ntua so the only way out and they say mo be bie gateway mo am fa letter mra na ban no ndu no direct if say omo akoho de a and you say empanimfo be should be hold responsible so omo allow sa
let a man
about what are you guys managing it is either you guys advise them so omo nyesa for no to nchen Kofi ensem no omo address ye ewo mu ni nyina no and it was highly concerning say ye do omo ka ya ye ni say but ade ba ko ye me den say after the ministry's response omo attach what they call evidence che say the major concerns man raise here outstanding bonus
per diem
omo so omo tua per diem letter no and for this media I trust the ministry's letter handwritings ni nyina nyepe and it will be extremely dangerous minister in the consequences say omo meje nsan and na obe san am onye sada your adebu asabi we elite kakra bi kwa wonye
yes
and I trust this say because you are bringing it out as evidence e dey be challenging man nti nyom na san ya so meba be deny so you will not do that you dare not because when kwa no kra no be enye se be ji wadwuma ye be jelu forgery ye be jelu and just put that aside o dey no to wa eno kwa sa putu on a radar of serious and criminal investigation because we hold public office into onye so I trust they say an evidence of a man am abesan into boy Chantel Sharon Kunlan Alice mo abesan na mo se mo nsan what I say into some sign there in the first place I didn't think we include say mo nsan mo de mo ka good stage bonuses according to the ministry it has been paid unless a man come and tell us otherwise. For instance, I was thinking maybe Scano ministry releasing the amount FA and a FA demand, of which that is not how even it works. Because the purse holder, for instance, is per diem, any bonus is near the end. The ministry pays to the account of the player direct. It doesn't pass through everything. And the man said, bonus ministry see what you are GF you can GF work with you they pay to the account ministry neka say when it comes to or more qualification new reading bonus no and no the government pay statutory deduction tax and any man no can no more pay to bank into ministry then they pay the direct what I say and if all this stuff has been paid why then this letter and the first of all it was a very wrong call at the wrong time. Money tamachi, but on this call, no, part of the baby I made discussing idea. Man, yadi. You. After a man can't sing be. Never say ministry in the address. What's must say? Omo ye ball no na omo. In fact, omo need team psychology. 2. Omo will say. Black Stars the other teams in the corner. Minister match be out here. GFA president match be out here. But apart from training match be o say training be omkoya omu say Saturday the minister ba hona FA ba do ya no mu twamumpo based on the reaction of omo be see ne panibiansi hoda e meka say be arechecheren say omo ye ma o empo nchi no mo in fact ministry try to break down in Kofi omo mbo enyina dietitian nutritionist team manager any physio omo nyina technical staff and the man address say apart from omo technical team no obi any or represent I even doubt to say munsi minister no nipa otutu scan kra o because the minister no kra dey mention say omo nipa bi kra o and for that e ho na yes e minister no say Oba na Blasters on opportunity sporty TV. Asema ye muzi anokra na oka. Obi ka yesi onya abotre. Oba ya World Cup osiase na odi asa. Friendly match on VIP oni apia stadium nom na oye interview na osre. A man de ne Kofi nyeyo aka coaches.
Kakre.
Ne de no mama metam no kwasa no. What did you? Enti Kofi Tagor. The thing say that aspect no. Wasenka minister no addressing.
Yes, and the menu ya.
Even though sikasem ne part na man no based on the minister unless mo be kanta currently there. Hono ma nya there.
Okay.
Because of time any worker focus mo matches that money. And they match.
Yes.
Now the letter basa na. But on the aspect of welfare, which is extremely important, they go skill team psyche. Yeah, bon match be na dey no when na psyche omo up. Ebi ni ho eno so man man justify. Minister Masia, I've coaches in an infancy. Dear Dikai. Kofi, why not say your assistant coach here? Your Ghana coaches when a kind of school. Yes, school, why a kind? Fredachi, what can we? What Kesbin. So it is in an interview. Yeah. And no kind. But I want to bring some
meeting FA president from. And no Muja say, okay, pay 2 assistant coaches, their man, Coach Carlos Crest, and guess what was what? Or more to my school. Almost about Tanasa dream one or Manubia. Way down so we the national team we man. When Yabi. In the first place, Yakwa World Cup, Desmond of Fair, assistant coach for Carlos Quiros. Why be none as John Pencil, assistant coach. Mewa. Into Omoya meeting, no, Omurefi, Omo and answer Omu, dear Mon who Omo impact. It's not by impact. So among can ye mantiase. Apart from them, and then apart from them. Because if immediately some assistant coach, meanwhile coach never no 2 assistants. Unless you tell me that where you are muddy. Okay, when you be just probably you be where you are muddy. I want to help the conversation grow.
Or maybe they were talking about coaches basing in the Ghana Premier League.
There be some assistant coach. I don't go for coaches based in the Ghana Premier League. Unless you don't have some. To help the conversation grow. No. First, the assistant coach in Carlos career 10-1. Now you 2. When you are mad enough and I'm open new coaches. Some cats are there. Then we move to the next stage. Next stage. Okay. When you are move free, why? Kofi, the first say Ogum Kwanda 17. Maso kuna do ko under 20 or mentimi anya ade no. Eh completely different from say ode assistant coach education omonsa. Because when my assistant coach completely different from coaching. Maso kuna do when it comes to being assistant coach, he has helped us in going to the finals of AFCON. Maso kuna do in being assistant coach. Or the Abuam ya qualify for World Cup. Being assistant coach, where assistant coach under Claude Leroy, the Abo AFCON 220. Put that aside. When it comes to assistant coach, you cannot tell me to say coach beat Maso kuna do no. And you qualify. Yes. Unless Esco for na bon. You. 2. On the aspect of John Edua from common. So if you are my melintia.
What the Chinanka may say in international why. Breno Copa.
Yes. Kofi Tagor. Where the to China Kakra. Enra our Sunya Coronation Park. You drew on na Chelsea game they no more boy so you tie commentaries you know didn't come up. Any idea? First game there, remember some about the benefit. Coach Danson, the benefit of the doubts. So of course, magnitude games are about friendlies in India, but already we drew Kakranwa a game way. But still, there's more things I also Chelsea a year to improve their team in attack. Okay, Chelsea. I'm attacking firepower no. FM. Okay. Last season we all saw what happened. Say Chelsea team in no department and no problem all part of attack because no want to me my goals. Yeah. And for more team no. Secondly, Chelsea players in the Tagor early as possible after this particular tournament no. Mon house mon campo okay. Our fitness condition is very poor. Okay. I'm a fitness. Even only players in the grade didn't come out or more accept it. So I'm a fitness on nenye. And when they 2 key observations are me okay about the team. Say improvement ever bad. Okay. On the Diana Stars. Aduana there was stars am kasa. Aduana football
Aduana
club.
FC.
Aduana FC football club. Omo stars. Say na we say ebobo no. Top players. Omo Ghana Premier League ni bi ni ade bi no makoko foreign aba. But Kofi, one thing about Aduana stars recruitment and I mean maestro mu ina di ho atapoku mu ina di ho nkomo. So man hwe yi a height advantage ebe ha omo.
Omo ti ana se.
Omo ti papa. Aduana players no average height.
Some okufosi so the height ni e.
Ono nkwan okufo.
Na say atroni so.
Among Aduana stars, Aduana football club players no. 3 players per now to say okay we age how to say height. And in that football there is no way we can rule out height. Associate teams now or more height advantage now. They will punish you.
Okay.
Amu players no omu ni ball no ball power but Kofi omu susu a.
Omu height no enjetia.
Aduana average height ne die. Enti going forward omu recruitment omu hwe ye. Omu top player omu consider height. And yes e be omu.
Okay.
Now on a man common no, I mean starting from Malawi. So Amadu Fana. Okay. All the reason why Brazil struggle in major competitions, you know. First, you know, na say you need contemporary era. Na ni be market sisa. It is what omo no omo enjoy sa dynasty no. Omo top nations, you know. Omo Argentina, Brazil, sa France, sa Germany, Italy. One say ne, ya ba me Norway keka na ho. Ya be other national teams mo keka na Spain na keka na one beje World Cup no bienu. Italy or J4 no, one say what ato. Germany one say Germany bre, one say Brazil bre. Those were countries at no mo football campaign.
Yes, Romo.
And we the very standard. But in the football now grow many teams ni nyina yo mo niam ye. Check it World Cup teams o mo Brazil mo ni other teams. And then Morocco, arise ya be major force in world football. We share team bia, team ni so share top team. And any Vienna ba me ne obia to the near my year grow football num or develop players or your infrastructure or the near policies papa to a kwemu.
Okay. Malawi
man no crumpled the 127 position on the FIFA ranking. 129. Matimi and Kofi so 129 yo. In the chance of Kofi Omunya football nation. But Omuni say Omuni to say this is what we want to do in the coming years. Malawi ma bo final.
Wafcon. Oma qualify for Brazil. FIFA World Cup. World
Cup e come final Malawi e bin see the historic record omokra names to say BBC. And to so your Ghana now there. The last time on J Afcon ye 82. Now the other boy wants for him over close to 45 years in here. Now the boy wants for him a once a name to me, Niger. Once a name to me, Comoros, 8 years, Central African Republic, and here. And today, a time will come, you may become mediately. Okay. Boko Johnny, do you have common coffee?
Can I say, Nama? I
don't need a man come man, assembly. Yeah. Here, mediocrity, any hypocrisy. And a airborne my reform.
Sir?
You didn't mind. Say in social life, the way I be to bar, some to a bar or my way all of a sudden, on mining but in the defense of Obano. Didn't talk of young fasa energy no quite bonu. Says you there, yo. Says you say, why are Obana Ujana? Some ratchet say compensate in our society. Yeah. Meaning, Madia, you volume. Yeah, did you almost say, Bema, so dear, wait, my compensate, Anna. Last make out you say, Akwaaba, Bruno, or by us, say, young Kawasaki, or baby, fan, a ton of roof for a force on another. Comes a master, you slow. When you be a banner force on one over your case. What damn? No more found no banner. The attention I had the blasters. Wouldn't count the young for 20% and for my man. Okay. I'm not saying some man and money a pet. Name in our social life, I say man who ye doing a man who ye dear your man celebrating ma, ye your mother is there anymore, Kofi. omo from maame no how ye ma occasion no ye colorful Father's Day cry ente any idea and then na say ba man na side ye hwe man welfare ye
near your mama
ye your mama every day since Kofi me start to follow Ghana football there be a ma ye di omoka bonuses per diem ye ntua amoka ena wei ena ye amoko tournament aba edi bosumi nsia edi afe ye mfa musika ma national team Kofi ye ko blasters a hwe ni papa government officials top football officials administrators omudi mema yechi
ore ye communist na se ho ne akobisa nti
Kofi ya no man Kofi ye respect you mo ye no welfare we conditions and ma wo se obi great me bu nsa na odina park so bobo
ye da se
for the sika man na just oba or the better we are seeing na some kan nye
mate ministry nsa ba bonte se omoni omokanti e be 0242020208 ye buy go straight to the point nya afena isi ncha bia ye ho ye na etia. Good morning.
I can breathe go.
You.
Maybe they could be in your meaning on Wabasuna Kra. Look at Open Striker, season started, Open Abares, and to go for some monton. Start a photo. Opa is saying, it's not extra font, Victor extra font, Cassidy say, but soon any much Real Madrid, there's a big club. You say market, I can say this sunny place.
Yeah, that's Papa. I can, Yentio, Sinabasco.
Hello, Kofi.
Sinabasco, it's you.
Good morning.
Yeah, just Yentio.
You at a must my farm mobile. Kofi, Mano, dear, and say, Yedi, Yampa, Bunna, Cow, Mochi. There, Muchi, work out in the no, you have for so. Yes, Romo, or Papa for my you.
Good morning.
Hello, you man, you, Sequa.
You might use Sequa.
No, I can't quite like I am a man, no man.
You might say, out of Yentiwe.
Oh, Tagor, no more basso, no Pierre Yabasso, and then this is quite good. I just compare to the block to consult your money. So, I'm looking out to focus on your son is and
Papa. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
ya be sere bi kun chesi omo performance no for my so omo ki come hona yehu dia ko this season season we ni dia yempese bi kun chesi ya beti nsanya ya bia ya sere omo e ko mo chew bibiri.
Okay, yes ya da se yemfa me no bi yemfa so ne nwechi na yempeje mo nwumre ye ba ye be mambre bibiri na ye be ni penfa pena ba kodin komo 0242020208 0242020208 enche na ya page me yebre na so jovia bewrem na de aka no timi e da to aso e de ama won se braze te o mi no fon so anti ye be na de aka no ye timi de amount rich ye wo de mfansi na ye mfansi na enyi birthday no mfro na yenko na enwechi no na ye to aso na okay ye frau Evans na your birthday from Wankasa Obra Richmond wase yemfa fidie so na ya so happy birthday yankopon enka ho na akoye wa wudi wase de wosere bia yankopon manemram kama enfamante Evans happy birthday enkonfam from Obra Richmond ye ne wo Akwaaba radio wase awoda pa enkoma as on you enti ye de si woti bonanka wo si ne woti ne kada tactical man ocean obekwa me otineka midin Kofi Tagor channel so Richmond environment show no onye bi ehwe awe Facebook na social media kanyina so onye bi ehwe Ghana ni abrante fra no Roxen yeboa ai so akopie mu osasuna wa fribrikum no na ye pene cha kwan in bedin komo ye busa no so far send ne nyoma setie ewo osasuna bonte so up next Akwaaba yiku ai isi ye de twa so de manyame yagoma ye je na nwumne ne de akambia mobodia emfa entwa so
Press mo